Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is a Let's Play Persona 5 Royale Part 127. In the previous video, we entered into Maruki's palace to face off against the big man himself. We spent like an hour fighting his first phase because it's just like slow and kind of boring. But now we're moving on to the more exciting second phase. So let's fucking get at it. Now, how do we want to do this? We want to...
Who's next?
Let's just charge for now.
All right.
Oh wait, our turn order's different now.
Persona.
So now you go second. This is gonna take me forever to get used to. I really don't like Makoto going last.
Dance, Persona. How about this?
I won't lose.
Use my persona.
And you just, I don't want to Tarikaja just yet. You can Tyrant's Will. Or Rakukaja just yet. Bro, that would have straight up one-shot me. Right off the bat, are you out of your fucking mind? You were, your stats are down. That's actually really surprising. Oh, alright, get blasted? Do you even take damage right now? No, you do take damage.
Feel my power. That should do.
I'm pretty surprised that would have like one-shot us.
Persona. Let's finish this. Persona.
I mean, you're kind of getting dummied in the HP department.
Lend me your strength.
I mean, I guess you're gonna heal. Don't steal my freaking HP, you little bastard.
Persona.
Just highly rude. Get frozen. I know I can't, but what if I could?
Not bad. I'll break them. Fear my power.
Yeah, go ahead and re-up the
That should
debilitate.
do.
If he does that much damage.
Let's dance. Victory is ours. Persona. Let's go. Thank you so much.
No time for
One of these days, Kazumi's gonna crit with her extra crit stuff, and then
Can't lose.
you'll all be sorry. You did just do 900 damage.
Let's go.
Granted, it's single target. It doesn't really mean all that much.
Persona. Sandalphon. There. Persona.
And you do a thingy. Yes,
Here.
the most powerful thingy. Oh wait, it's your turn. I keep forgetting you, because you used to go last, and now you don't go last anymore.
Persona. How about this?
How many beads do I have? Might just be better to use a bead.
This should do. I'll return the favor. No!
The fact that he has an attack that does 900 damage is so funny. I kind of like it.
Go down.
It does mean if you didn't have level 10 social links, this fight would be fucking impossible. But I guess if you get to this point without level 10 social links, you deserve to die. If you somehow manage to get through the game without them. What I want to do? I mean, we want to try and crit.
That should do.
That's what we would like to do. We would like to crit past Akechi to use the downed effect.
Persona! This is my soul! Persona!
I mean, she's never crit
Persona!
a single time since unlocking her passive.
I have appreciate it.
Nice timing.
I mean, I guess you just can't crit this boss. I don't know what that means.
Persona. That's the plan.
I mean, he said looking this way, but I don't know what looking this way means.
You're mine.
Unless you're gonna use your heal ability. It doesn't do anything.
Let's dance! Victory is ours!
Not bad.
Persona!
Gang? You were supposed to, like, protect us. I mean, thankfully it endured, but, like, him having a single... So, can that only proc... No, that can proc more than one time. Why didn't that proc? Like, we should have had Akechi or Sumere's protect proc. But it didn't for some reason.
Come! Ravage them!
I mean, we really actually do need to try and kill you.
Persona!
Persona! Let's finish this!
I think he's gonna get to be able to... I just don't want him to do the heal attack, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna get it off. We might just fucking die here now that I think about it. Yeah, because your stats are wearing down. Okay, so I guess... But, like, why wouldn't it have... I don't know. I guess is it really just a chance?
Persona!
Do you think Enduring Soul counts differently than Endure?
Ruin!
Oh, actually, no.
There!
You said 64 damage?
Break them.
That's so embarrassing for you? You said 64 damage?
Fear my power.
Dance, Persona!
Okay. I was like, my second hit?
Do it. And my reality is right before my eyes.
Okay. Game, please.
I'm sorry. I said I didn't care what happened to me. But I guess I wasn't committed to my words. You too, huh?
Crow-senpai, what are you...
Can you tell?
Or you only have 2 more shots left.
You think the same thing, don't you? Of course you do. After all...
You are me.
No, you can't!
We hesitate right now, we die!
He didn't say the line?
Up there!
He didn't say thou art I?
I'm all yours. Use me however you want. Now, show us the reality. The reality we wish for. I am thou, and...
Hey, Maruki, your persona's looking kind of evil, dude.
Incoming!
Alright.
Come on!
Never. Oh no!
We'll have to cast one healing spell.
This power is the source and the destination.
Hey, Joker, remember that time when you summoned the fucking Demon Lord? Be pretty cool if you did that shit real quick.
I will be the light that guides mankind.
But we are still not going to run.
Can anybody start live streaming this shit so we can get the power of the universe on our side again?
We're going to beat you and go back to our own reality. That's the spirit. Now let's finish this.
Alright. Well, you don't go next, right? Can I not? I can't intel? I can't see who goes next?
Calm down.
I mean, just in case, I guess I should heal. Because, I mean, I assume we're going to get to do our attacks before he does, but
Alright.
it won't let me intel.
Thanks. Thank you
So I can't see who goes next.
Thanks.
Is it... Am I crazy? I can't intel anymore. Like, I can't hit down to check characters? I don't get it. Why can I not check my own stats?
That should do.
Persona!
Okay.
This is my soul.
Take that. The ultimate titty twister? God, you do
It's
nothing.
not working at all.
I mean, you could have at least crit for 2 damage. I'm gonna, against my better judgment, we're not going to
Let's go.
Raku Kaja so we can keep our stuff staggered. Alright. Presumably we're gonna get sent to the Shadow Realm.
Persona! Kahulin! No. Maybe
Oh wait,
not.
okay, it's still
Some
switch
other way.
overtones.
Cannot fail.
In hindsight, I wish I'd boosted my defense.
Kinda lightheaded. If this doesn't stop,
I mean, it didn't proc our endures. I mean, so I think we're scripted to live through that.
I'm gonna try to find a way to get us through this. Just hang in there for a few more seconds.
Because I mean, if it had procced our endure, we would have healed
Something
up.
else.
And then I didn't see the procs or the prompt for anyone else.
Persona!
Do we even have Terukaj on anyone? I mean, I guess we don't really need to worry about doing anything. Since we can't do damage.
Gotta heal!
I'm gonna have you boost our defense though.
Need this?
Dance, Persona! How about this? I'll use my Persona! I'll return the favor.
No, you won't. I mean, I guess I guard again. I don't really. I guess I just have to wait for the story to progress.
Time to end such strife is at hand. Come on. How's that?
I got it. I found his weakness.
Is it his big nipples?
Joker, the next time he attacks, that's your chance.
Let's settle this.
Oh, Joker's like, what the hell do you mean it's my
His head is
chance?
his weak spot. Though our attacks are ineffective in his normal state.
Hey, he's about to punch us.
Whenever he attacks, he drops his guard while concentrating all of his power. So if we can target his head as he strikes, we might have a shot.
Hear that, Akechi? You're fucking dead anyway. Go sacrifice yourself.
We've come this far. We ain't gonna give up.
Yeah! You gotta do way better than this!
Don't underestimate our tenacity!
It's just another threat. We'll overcome it like we always do! If I run now, I know I'll regret it! We'll decide for ourselves what we want our lives to be!
I'm a bit occupied. So do your goddamn job.
Oracle, how does it look? Perfect! His head's defense level has dropped down to 0%! Go for it! Finish this, Joker!
Finish this. The fight just started. Oh, we gotta run up his arm like some Shadow of the Colossus shit.
Checkmate.
I'm a little disappointed it wasn't actually like a gameplay fight though.
Why? I gave up everything else. I dedicated all that I have to this, but I still...
I mean, I'm actually
Why?
a little mad that they tease the hell out of you like that by being like, "Hey, here's a cool fucking epic fight with the music," and then it's like actually you just guard 3 times in a row and then you win in a cutscene. Which, I mean, it's fine. It was still cool, but like, it felt kind of unearned though, like the cutscene there without actually fighting the big thing in the gameplay. I mean, on one hand, I'm like, well, the previous fight like felt hard enough, I suppose, to be like the final boss. And I mean, it took forever. It wasn't really hard. It's slow. Partially because I was making some mistakes, but yeah, I would have preferred. I mean, that cutscene section is cool, but it definitely feels unearned with like not actually fighting the big boss. You're running from the past?
I'm running from... You nailed it. It's true that I turned my back on the original reality. But where's the harm in that? When it grows to be too much, too painful, every person deserves to escape that. In all honesty, it's best for a person's growth when they tackle their own hardships. But reality doesn't always make that so feasible. No matter how much you try, or work for so long, the smallest injustice can wipe it all out, leave you with nothing. Don't you, of all people, understand that?
Even then, you keep going?
You know, there probably are plenty of people who'd ultimately benefit from your reality. But what about the people who want to take on the world themselves? How's it right to rob them of their opportunities?
I don't think what you're saying is wrong either, Dr. Maruki. Some people want to run from their pain and cling to some other version of reality, like I used to. But the knowledge I gained through that pain, and my desire to move on, those are even more precious to me. And I won't let anyone take them from me again.
Yoshizawa-san. So you truly don't want it, huh? Looks like I'm totally finished.
The palace is collapsing!
Dr. Maruki, hurry! It's not safe there! Dr. Maruki!
No! It's too late for him!
We're trapped as well. Is there any way?
It's finally time. Cat helicopter.
Everyone, get over here!
Cat helicopter.
Mona-chan, what are you? This is no time to act tough! Whoever said it was an act!
Mona-senpai, can you fly?
But I'm a car! There's no way I can...
What if you just believe you're a helicopter?
It's now or never. I have to fly!
Grows a tail, starts whipping it around like it's a Looney Tunes cartoon. Holy shit, it is a cat helicopter! Fucking cat-copter! Bro, we can't all fit in that thing.
A helicopter.
Look how tiny it
If you
is.
could do this, then say so, damn it! Well, I didn't know! Now I'm downright priceless to the Phantom Thieves.
Sorry to interrupt your little moment of triumph, but couldn't you have made yourself just a bit larger?
Oh. Okay, you deserve it.
Hey,
Hikachi.
where'd Joker go?
Don't worry.
Oh, yeah, I gotta fucking... What if his fingers slip? What if he's sweaty? I mean, I guess he has gloves, but what if the gloves are sweaty? We're above the weight limit?
We're losing altitude!
Alright, guess we gotta do like our one-on-one fight.
Joker!
That's kind of what I thought was gonna happen during the, when he shot Marky in the head, so we were gonna go into the head and then fight him.
Sorry to cut your flight short like that. This place is done for. Along with the entire reality I dreamed of. I have lost. Even if I were to try that fight over, I'm sure I'd only lose again. So I know, this is going to sound pretty stupid. I've been holding this all in for so long, just hiding it from myself. So, please, help me kill every last one of my regrets. You're the only one I can ask to help me with this.
Alright. I don't really know what you want me to do.
The disappearance of my palace, of the entire metaverse, is drawing near. Seems like neither of us can summon our personas anymore. Let's begin.
Oh, fucking bare knuckle brawl. Let's fucking go. Bro, Joker's been training.
Gave up everything! Everything! So why?
Alright, I really like this. It's a little dorky, but...
Why? Why, Rumi?
Joker, you gotta do a little bit more
A
damage.
reality where no one suffers.
It would be better if, like, the hits were actually, like, hitting. That'd be something that should have been done as an anime cutscene. That'd be pretty cool. There is benefit to it being in the gameplay, though, as well.
I'm done. I get it now. All thanks to you. Come on. I said I'm done. Please, let go of my hand.
Yo. We'll let it end like this. It'd be pretty fucked up if they cut off Maruki, considering who everyone else got to live.
Your eyes are as bright and honest as ever. You keep your head up no matter what. I must have always been afraid. Afraid you and I wouldn't wish for the same reality. So bright.
Oh, seriously, it hurts my eyes. What the hell is that?
Magnificent.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really think they were gonna kill off Maruki, but it would have been, like, really fucked up. Like, considering Shido gets to live, like, Maruki's, like, the only villain in the entire game who's, like, at least has, like, noble intentions and is, like, kind of fundamentally at their core a good person.
We have indeed witnessed your decision.
If we're gonna be like, oh, dang, sure would suck if Akechi were to die. We wouldn't want Akechi to die, but, like, we're gonna kill off Maruki? Come on, I don't fucking buy it.
Not only have you taken back mankind's future for itself, but you've also re-established our reason for existence.
I don't know what that means.
While reality had been wholly distorted, your actions have guided it back towards what it ought to be.
Oh, okay, I think I do get what you mean now. You're talking about we're back in our real world reality, but...
That is correct. Time itself cannot be rewound, but every past event will revert to the event that should have occurred instead.
It should have occurred instead.
I'll ask you once more. I'd like for you to turn yourself into the police, of your own accord.
Pass.
I will carve my own path for myself. I refuse to accept a reality concocted by someone else, stuck under their control for the rest of my days.
Yeah, what happens to me? I don't really care about Akechi.
Everything will return to how it should be. Everything.
Well, I mean, you know, I kind of completely forgot about that. That the only reason we're not in prison was because of Akechi showing up to take the fall or whatever. But like, we could just not go to prison. I mean, Sai just asked us nicely. Like, she probably asked us nicely to stop dating Makoto, and that shit ain't happening.
There are no exceptions.
I mean, they ain't got
Have
shit
your
on
regrets
us.
begun?
No, I'm not. I don't regret it. No.
I see.
Again, they ain't got shit on us.
Choosing such a path must not have been easy for you.
Worst case scenario, they try and detain us for like a couple days, interrogate us, we don't say anything, we don't talk to fucking cops, and then they let us go.
For that, you have our utmost respect and gratitude.
Here, let's save here. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Did you see him?
Oh, we're in jail, man. Koto's sister's an awful person.
Where could Mona, Akechi-kun, and he be?
Oh, is that supposed to be that Mona was also... Is that the only reason they were alive? I don't know. I feel like the whole like Mona dying thing didn't really make any sense, but in the first place...
We've literally looked everywhere.
This is our original reality, right?
I believe so, yes.
The meta-nav is gone. We don't even have a way to check anymore.
At any rate, there's no point in worrying about it here. We should work all of this out somewhere else. You're right. Now that I think about it, we've been out all night too. So let's go to LeBlanc. Huh? Samire, let's go! Oh, right! I'm home.
You didn't tell me you'd be out all night. You should have at least gotten in touch with me about it.
I'm sorry, Sojiro.
We were doing like real cool shit.
We're the ones who kept her out so late. We should be apologizing for her.
And we're all back so early in the morning. We're awfully sorry.
Stop apologizing so much. Being worried isn't exactly on my list of favorite activities, but I assume you had a good reason for it, right?
Have you seen him at all lately?
Him? What does him mean? I see lots of people. I've run a very successful cafe. There's constantly customers coming in. The him could mean so many different people.
Him? What are you bringing him up for?
Yeah, he's in prison for quadruple homicide.
You know what his deal is right now, Sojiro?
Well, yeah. He's been locked up since last year.
God, this country's a shithole.
Locked up?
What's going on?
What are you guys talking about? Well, I was gonna ask you that, but now I'm getting a strange feeling that I've been seeing him until fairly recently. Anyways, why don't you all take a seat before I go over his situation?
So he's in juvenile detention.
Well, I need to stock up on a few supplies before I open up shop. Feel free to hang out here while I'm out.
Thank you.
I don't even remember why are we in prison again? Because I feel like the initial explanation of why we had to go to prison didn't make any fucking sense, and then they immediately backed out of it, so I didn't really like, you know, nitpick it too much. But like, I don't even remember why we're supposed to be in prison. I mean, granted, it has been like a couple weeks since that happened as well, like for me in real life. I just remember feeling like the explanation was stupid.
So, this is our original reality, right? Or are we in another different one now? You know, These unexpected changes could actually be the end results of our actions in our own reality. Remember how he was originally planning on turning himself into the police?
I believe I told your sister to go fuck herself. I believe that's what I said.
Then Akechi-kun did it for him instead.
But that took place in Dr. Maruki's reality, which means he's currently...
So everything that would have happened if it weren't for Dr. Maruki, now it's actually happened?
You know, what y'all are saying is starting to make sense. But in that case, in the real reality, I mean, the reality we're in right now, what happened with Morgana and Akechi?
Well, at least one's dead. I guess Morgana's also dead. Doesn't really... I don't really understand why Morgana's existence would be tied to the metaverse in the first place. If Igor's the one who created him, that never really made sense to me.
Don't say it. Just like with my mom. Now Morgana's.
And I mean, plus the whole, like, to be fair, like, Maruki bringing back the metaverse doesn't really make sense either. I didn't really nitpick it too much because it's, you know, necessary for the story to continue. But, you know.
Did someone say my name?
Oh, you're just a cat now? So that
This again?
wasn't part?
Recycled gags suck! Why do you always have to get us all worried like that?
Futaba, you can't say anything about recycled gags. Literally, like, probably 30% of your social link dialogue are recycled gags.
How are you here?
How am I gonna get enough EXP to take on this challenge? That's you, Futaba.
Looks like it really was just the metaverse me who disappeared.
Okay.
Eventually, I woke up in Shibuya. Getting all the way back here took some time.
Come on, don't scare us like that! Oh, but wait, does that mean Akechi's...
Nah, he's fucking dead. I mean, I feel kind of bad. No, I don't feel bad. Fuck Akechi. Cool character, awful person. Yeah, he should be dead.
What is it, Mona-chan? Well, about him.
No. I can't believe Akechi-san's really...
I mean, he gets, like, some base points because, killing, or not killing Maruki, but, like, changing the reality, even though he knows it would kill him, that's kind of cool. That's kind of hardcore. But he still murder people, so, you know.
What the hell? So he was fighting that hard, knowing he was gonna disappear the whole time.
And if you bring him back, that invalidates it all, so don't do that shit.
So he's incarcerated, and Akechi is... I thought I'd braced myself for the decision we made, but this truly is a harsh reality.
We all decided to live our real lives and look to the future from here. But even so... I just can't accept Senpai being stuck behind bars. Why don't we try to help him somehow?
Nice. I'm impressed with the idea.
Yeah, we won't put up with this injustice.
I mean, that's also kind of like saying, what if we solved world hunger? Like, yeah, that's a great idea. What do you do after the ... though?
But what can we do to actually help him get out of there?
Well, no sort of petition.
I remember Sis telling me a while ago, in order to overturn a sentence, you need definitive evidence that proves the subject's innocence.
But, like, what are we even charged with? Being a mythological criminal? Like, we didn't do anything.
So what you're saying is, we just gotta find that evidence, right?
Hey, Kasumi, you have anything in your pocket? That strange thing you picked up that definitely wasn't important?
Then we're on the case.
There's no time for us to waste. We're going to show off what the Phantom Thieves are capable of. One last time.
Bro, how many times did I say one last time in this game?
That's right. Let's go.
We're gonna save our leader no matter what it takes.
We've been saying one last time since, Size Palace 30 videos ago.
Really?
For real?
Now that we know the name, all we need is an address. You're right. We'll succeed if we all do it together. Sis has yet to say anything, but I believe she's looking into possible actions as well. As for me, I will look into every viable solution. Thanks. Make sure you give my regards to Shiho-san. Oh, could we try getting their help as well? I'm sure they would gladly cooperate. That would be a great help. I'll leave that to you. We'll talk again tomorrow. Let's save him, no matter what.
I already told you. There was nothing wrong with his conduct. I was his guardian, so I should know best.
So like, what are we being charged with?
I bet you're just trying to dig up some dirt. You probably want to pin a crime on him. But I'm not gonna let that happen. You hear me?
I'll announce his name as the key figure in the completion of the medicine at the next conference.
Hey.
I've heard that Miwa-chan's progress is going well.
Indeed, that's true, but...
I'm certain that this will help prove his good character in the trials.
What am I being charged with?
Please.
There's
I
a
want to increase
trial?
his chances of being found innocent as much as possible.
Like, I could buy it more if it was like they're just illegally detaining us because they're salty. But, like, they're gonna go to trial?
I see. So that's why.
You'll cooperate too, right?
And so we need to release an official opinion from this school to object his arrest to the police. You'll all agree with me, correct?
Wait, if you let me hit him with my eraser a few more times.
If they don't believe in their students.
I mean, this is cool.
Yeah, that's the kid.
It's definitely like... It's better than, say, like, you know, the regular ending where you just get, like, the one little, like, word or two from everyone. Like, having it actually be that they vouch for you is definitely cool. I still just think the whole main character gets arrested, it just kind of feels like fake drama, because it doesn't really make any sense.
Also, you guys know someone in public security, right? Won't you introduce me to him?
But this is a very, like, cool idea, the way it's, like, tying into all the social links you completed.
I have to protect him, using whatever means necessary. I'm begging you.
It's actually cool enough that I think it makes me not mind it as much.
Please, I beg of you, please help me collect enough signatures. I want to help a friend who's innocent. He's a really good guy. He always fights for the sake of others. He's my best friend!
Mishima.
Please tell me if you know of this young man. I need testimonies from people to use in the special article in regards to him. Did he truly look like a boy who would cause an assault here?
Yeah.
There's a discrepancy in the other residents' testimonies in the court decision at the time. Please, you have to remember.
Was that supposed to be the actual lady
a
who
certain young man is faced
reported
with a
us?
dilemma due to the unjust oppression by the government.
Yeah, fucking tell him, Yoshida.
He is suffering from a crime he did not commit. He is a promising young man who will support this country's future. What justice is there in a country without it being able to save such an individual? This cannot be allowed.
The only based politician?
Yes, it's thanks to that young man. I would still be trapped in that awful match fixing if not for his support.
Even though he did make fun of my checkered dress thing that I wore.
And now, this honest gentleman is locked up in juvenile hall, despite being innocent. This time, I wish to be the one to come to his rescue. Please, he doesn't belong in juvenile detention at all. I swear I'll make up for the missed practice. Please, let me take just a short break.
What if you didn't finish any social links? And it's just like, Joker fucking stays in prison. But I mean, it's neat as well.
Coach?
There is some neat theming here in regard to us being in prison, right? How they tell you in the beginning that your social links are needed for your rehabilitation so that you're no longer imprisoned in, you know, the Velvet Room at first, but then it's being used literally here to your bonds with everyone is what's going to get you out of being imprisoned in, like, literal prison. That's cool. I still just, like, wish us being imprisoned made any sense.
No deal. But I've got a few connections up my own sleeve that'll probably be more useful than simply doing your own legwork. I'll also try calling around to check if any of my other trainees have some useful info. But if I do this for you, it means you're continuing practice as scheduled. Got it? I'm sure it's what he'd want for you too.
Thank you so much, Coach.
We had, I guess that was that. Is that it? Yeah, I guess everyone else would have been main characters that we maxed out.
You escaped the prison of the heart only to be imprisoned in reality.
Yeah, I said that. I'm ahead of you. Alright, I know what the game's fucking doing.
What a most ironic outcome. Your wish for others' happiness prevailed over your own. However, I feel as though all is finally well. In the end, you willingly chose the correct path. Most importantly, you never compromised your values for your own well-being. The final arcana you have acquired is the world.
I forgot we haven't gotten that yet.
It is the power for an individual to stand on their own 2 feet, swayed by none. That power shall fuel the hope shared amongst your friends and yourself to strive towards a better future. With the world, you are no longer without a place to belong, and will never trudge a path alone again.
You're saying we've taken the world? Literally?
My own duties end here as well. You were truly a remarkable guest.
Hashtag my Igor. Don't fucking talk to me. Don't do it.
We met last on Christmas Eve, right? Never mind. It's nothing.
You mean to tell me you had us arrested for some bullshit and then never even had the decency to talk to us for 2 months?
I have 2 great pieces of news for you today.
You know what? Go ahead and keep us in prison, because we're going to murder you when we get out.
First, we finally managed to prosecute Masayo Shishido. He'll likely be found guilty. I'm grateful for your cooperation with the trial. Your testimony proved to be very useful.
Like, we're going to actually strangle you until your head explodes. What a relief.
To be frank, it seemed almost hopeless at one point.
Our hands around your neck, squeezing and squeezing.
But thanks to the civil protests, some of the more indecisive prosecutors came to our side. It will likely be some more time until the hearing begins, but this is the first step to true change.
And that reminds me, I never really talked about this because I think we got wrapped up in like the main story back when it happened. But like, why the fuck does Sai get off scot-free in the first place? So like, we established in her palace that she basically falsely prosecuted people, right? Like, that was pretty much directly stated, that she forged evidence in some of her cases to get prosecution wins at any cost. Why the hell does she get off scot-free? She's like not a good person.
The only charges right now are for breaking election laws, breaking funding control laws, and bribery. I knew that proving the metaverse's existence would be difficult.
But why am I in prison?
I still find myself dissatisfied. Shido did admit to all of his crimes, though, including everything you know about.
Doesn't make any sense.
Now for the other piece of good news. As of today, you'll be free to go.
Why so suddenly?
Shido's confession brought light to the truth of your case.
What am I being charged with?
We were able to prove your innocence in the original assault charge that led to your arrest. Your sentence will no doubt be rescinded. You're a free man. The others did everything they could for you. Bringing in the woman who was the victim in your case as a witness was the turning point. To think they'd be able to track down someone involved in a case from well over a year ago. And that wasn't all. An unbelievable amount of support has come in from various other places as well. Regardless, the righteous phantom thieves are gone.
Is it just like, is it breaking probation? Is that what they got us for? I don't know. I don't know what they get while we're in prison. I just don't remember.
All that remains is for us adults to lead society in the right direction.
Well, apparently you guys are really bad at it.
Then again, I have to wonder if you believe what I say.
Because, I mean, I think you should be in prison. Yeah, no, I'm not sure.
That's unfortunate, but I suppose it doesn't come as a surprise.
Like, no, I seriously, like, you should be in prison.
I will certainly prove it with results, though.
Like, every person you've ever prosecuted should, like, be set free because of you know, you can't trust the convictions.
Still, I'm glad I was able to save you in court. I've never felt so happy in my entire life. I'm not quite sure how to put it, but saving your future meant more to me than my own career. I feel like you even taught me how to live.
Yeah, that was not my intention.
That's not true. By the way, there's something that's been on my mind.
Are you gonna tell me what my intention was?
What did the treasure of my world turn out to be?
I don't know, Makoto said it was a notebook.
I suppose it doesn't matter now one way or the other. There is one more thing. I haven't even told Makoto about this, but I realized something after meeting all of you. My most prized treasure is the justice I use to protect those important to me. Makoto helped show me that as well. Once the Shido case is settled, I'm thinking of quitting my job and becoming a defense lawyer. I wanted to reform the system, but I'll have to leave that to someone else. Going forward, I want to enact justice not for myself, but for the sake of others. Well then, I need to go submit the paperwork for your release. Thank you again for everything you've done.
There was our, like, Ace Attorney minigame where you have to be Sai in the courtroom trying to prove our innocence. Just like, he's charged. What am I charged with? What do you mean there's a trial? They wouldn't. I just feel like there wouldn't be a trial. Like, even because if it's like the only thing I could think of that could reasonably put us in prison is like, okay, they like made up some lies about us breaking probation, and that got us detained. But there wouldn't be like a trial over that.
See you later.
I mean, if they had a trial every time somebody broke probation, like, nothing would ever happen.
Hey, you kept me waiting.
Bro, what is you driving?
To be honest, I didn't really want to come, but Futaba just wouldn't stop bugging me. Anyway, you're a free man now, aren't you? It'd look bad on me if you did something again under my watch. All right, let's go home. It's cold, so get in quick. It's not moving at all.
Man, just like how we started.
Due to the railway incident this morning, widespread delays have impacted the various lines and...
Okay, maybe a little too close to how we started?
Another accident, huh?
Yeah, maybe the country just really sucks.
Reminds me of that day back in April. Remember when we went to introduce you at the school?
I'm trying to forget.
You never change, huh? Thinking back, I was pretty awful to you. Throwing you in that storage room all by yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Then again, soon you're gonna be. Made some great friends here. You'd better thank them when we get back, alright?
There's like literally no reason for the main character to return home, by the way. Like, his parents have never contacted him. It's been 11 months. And plus, he's like legally an adult. Like, he can live wherever the hell he wants.
Namaste!
Like, basically. I mean, I think canonically you'd be like 17 turning 18. I'm pretty sure, like, based on the years.
Whoa!
You did it!
It has been a while.
Not bad. You look fine.
I'm glad you seem well. And the best for last, me. So we meet again. It's good to see you.
But yeah, because I mean, I kind of said that, felt this way in like Persona 4, the same thing, where it's like, oh, you leave after a year, which didn't really make sense. I mean, it kind of made sense because I think the setup for that is that like your parents are like away on like work or something for like a year, and that's why you have to move. But in this game, it's like you get fucking sent away, basically. It just feels like like he has way more of a life here than he did wherever he was previously. So it doesn't really make sense for them to like, then the main character has to leave. It's so sad. Same.
All right, so let's grab a table.
I gotta head out and grab some groceries. I'm sure you guys have plenty to talk about.
Now we're only missing one last person.
Who are we missing?
She texted me a little while ago that she's finished with practice and heading here.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I don't know who we're missing.
I'm guessing she'll be here any minute now. Sorry I'm late. Senpai. Welcome back.
All right, that's everyone.
Come on, Sumire, take a seat.
Man, it went well, yeah?
I'm so glad we didn't give up.
This was certainly worth the effort.
We didn't know what to do once you were gone, but then we realized something. Even if we don't have the metaverse or any other special powers, we can still change reality.
If we didn't do that at the very least, we'd be betraying the entire reason we stood up to Maruki.
We'll oppose the injustices of this reality with our own strength. That's what we all agreed upon.
Ever since then, we've been doing just that. Busting our asses trying to get you out of the clink.
Not just us. Everyone who believed in you joined us.
All 7 people.
Thanks to that, we've got our leader back.
Sorry, man. We were trying real hard, you know?
Oh, come on, it was a joke.
They treated you fine, right?
No.
Actually, did you lose some weight?
We did fucking hard time, alright? We're a changed
It would be
man.
understandable. I've heard the food in prison is quite foul.
Okay, we weren't in prison, okay? We were in juvie, alright?
So, what did you eat?
I don't know. We were...
Was it bugs? Fermented mackerel? Or maybe durian? You're missing the point.
You're gonna get some good food soon enough, though. Boss is out getting stuff for our party right now. Come on, everyone's back together. It's time to celebrate.
Okay, yeah, what word would you use to describe the celebration? You need to use these letters from this crossword puzzle?
I guess you really were hungry. Oh, and that wasn't you?
Sorry about that.
Ah, it was Sumire.
Sojiro will be back soon. Just hang in there.
Oh yeah! Sorry for not minding my business. But we heard from boss, you're going back home next month?
Yes, for some reason. For some inexplicable reason.
Can't you stay here? Sure, we proved you're not guilty, but people are still gonna label you there, aren't they?
Yeah, but, you know, it's like at the same time, it's like the theme of the game that, you know, time is, like, I don't know how to put it in, like, a poetic fashion, but, like, you know, that is the theme of the games, is that, you know, time passes and you have to, like, be okay with that.
Ain't it just gonna be uncomfortable going back?
And that change is, like, a thing and stuff. But it doesn't really make any sense for the main character to go back.
We were all so excited a moment ago. How about this? If our leader is leaving, the Phantom Thieves are truly disbanding, correct? Today, we can celebrate his release and commemorate the day of our
Commemorate, was that the word? I feel like that's too many letters. There wasn't enough letters for that. We didn't have 3 M's. Are you crazy?
What kind of commemoration is that?
I was serious when I said it.
It sounds like a good idea to me.
I guess you're right. We just gotta double our excitement for today.
About that, there's something I need to tell you guys. I've decided to go with him when he leaves.
What?
He's pretty special after all.
What? You can do that?
Plus, we need someone there in case he turns back into a delinquent.
Let me think it over.
Come on, we've known each other long enough. You don't have to say that kind of stuff to me. Either way, I want you guys to add my farewell party to the one we're having tonight.
I don't know. Is that important?
You're not leaving for another month, right?
It is far too early for a farewell party.
That'll just muddy the purpose of this celebration.
Damn.
Oh, how dare you! Sumire, at least you're on my side, right?
She's fantasizing about food.
Me? Then, what say we call this a second round welcoming party?
That's the ticket, my re-welcoming party. Nobody can complain about that. So, for the food at my party...
My party?
I demand sushi! Sushi!
The cat wants
Man,
sushi?
you guys are loud. I could hear you from outside.
Chief, they're so mean!
Noisy as always.
See, that's when...
Hey, I'm not some normal cat!
That's when Shojiro reveals something about sushi and you know that he's the true mastermind the entire time.
I can't understand what you're saying to me, you know. Here.
No! I would much rather have sushi than something like... This is delicious!
What an assertive little guy. I wonder where he got that from.
The man with the long nose.
That's just part and parcel of who I am. The one, the only Morgana.
Stop trying to talk so big. You're just a cat now.
Shut up! I don't need to hear that from some dumb ape.
What was that?
Ryuji, don't fight the cat.
It's things like that. You get angry so fast. Oh, and you're vulgar.
You little... Why don't you go disappear again?
I mean, they are saying almost the exact same lines.
Shut up! We're supposed to be celebrating, not fighting.
They're at it again.
You guys never change, do you?
Seriously, that weirdo Inari.
What the hell did Yusuke do?
Who are you calling a weirdo?
This guy hasn't even done anything. Yusuke said like fucking 3 sentences in the last 20 videos.
Don't worry. Being weird is just a sign of your individuality.
You don't need to defend him about that.
Well, anyways, we're all here now. Let's kick this party off!
Very well.
Sojiro, I want sushi!
Delicious food, fluffy sheets. Fluffy sheets? This shit ain't been washed in who knows how long. Guess home is what you make of it, even in this abandoned building of all places. Take care of me like this back home too, okay? Back home. We don't have a home.
But seriously.
Seriously, their parents have not contacted the main character. At all. There's been no mention of them. I wanted to ask you something. At the tail end of Maruki's palace and I was actually flying. That wasn't a dream, right? I don't know, man. Come on, don't blow me off here. I mean, I'm pretty sure it really happened, but I still can't figure out how it was even possible. Don't you know how it was even possible? This is just a theory, but you still have that star Jose gave you?
Oh!
It's... Star's lost its luster. This was shining last time you looked at it, right? It really was the effect of the star. Well, of course it was, now that I think about it. No other way the idea of a cat converting into a helicopter could suddenly become a common cognition. Well, we're through with the metaverse, and it only happened in the most extreme of emergencies. I mean, I was talking about the cat copter from, like, the Git. So, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's that uncommon of an idea. I have a feeling that won't be happening anytime soon. Couldn't say this in front of all the others, but I'd like to see you privately. Can I come by La Blanc tomorrow? Nope. Don't respond. Alright, fine. If I didn't want to see the scene, that would have been the ultimate conclusion to the Makoto arc. I'll be waiting, thanks. I'll stop by when the shower's about to close. Well, good night. Never change, do you? Okay, if you guys keep saying you never change, we're gonna fight.
Come on, let's go to bed. You're working at the shop from tomorrow onward, right?
I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if this game's about to end or not. I mean, like, in theory, yes. But I could still see in it taking, like, up to an hour. I don't care if it's just courtesy. I want chocolate. What? You're giving him chocolate? Watch where you're going, old man. Who cares about Valentine's Day anyway? So I think what we're going to do...
Oh, right. Today's Valentine's Day. No wonder there were so many guys bringing girls in here.
I think we're just going to keep going, like video-wise, unless it ends up being like... You know, if the game doesn't end for like more than an hour or so, then we might pause, or like we might cut it here into like another video. But otherwise, I guess we just keep pushing and try and like finish the game. Like, and this is the finale? Because I mean, I'm okay with the finale being like, you know, like 2 or 3 hours long, especially for a game as long as this. But I don't know. I just don't know how long the wind down's gonna be.
Don't you have anything exciting happening? I mean, you've been here nearly a whole year. You know, when I was young, ooh boy.
Good evening.
Oh, we should have ghosted her. It would have been so funny.
Sorry to barge in like this.
Oh, you should have just told me. Here, I'll leave the store to you. Enjoy yourselves.
And wash that fucking dish.
He was quite considerate. Welcome home, once again.
Good to be back. Have you been well? Yeah, it's good to be back.
I can imagine. But let me say one thing. I was scared out of my mind, you know? It was like you disappeared.
It's all your sister's fault, by the way.
And after that, I find out you turned yourself in?
Yeah, it's my bad. We got gaslit into thinking it was a thing we needed to do by your sister, who deserves to be in prison.
I forgive you. But you need to stop shouldering all the burdens on your own, okay? I want to support you. especially when you're hurting. We can get through our problems together. Sorry, I didn't mean to turn this into a lecture. That's not why I came here anyway. Chocolate. For you. I'm afraid it's not homemade, but...
That's probably a good thing. No offense. Treat it with care.
That's nice, but you'll have to actually eat it eventually, okay?
Nah, it's gonna go in the back pocket with the 18 Big Bang Burgers. Makoto's chocolate.
We came back, right? We're in the real world this time? I've been studying hard. I'm looking to apply to law school. My dream of becoming a police commissioner remains the same.
Aw, man. Police suck. Don't join them. You'll be corrupted, Makoto. You'll be arresting regular students like us for psycho crimes before you know it.
Can I sit next to you?
No.
You're going back next month, right?
Will you miss me?
Of course. But our relationship can survive a little distance, right?
Nope.
Can I tell you something? When I was a Phantom Thief, I was driven by one goal: to help those who were unjustly suffering. And that hasn't changed, of course. That goal still keeps me going. But now, I have something else too. Now, I have someone I want to be happy. I want to stand beside them. Not as a Phantom Thief, but as myself.
With the who? Oh, yeah. Let's just have Joker be a complete and total idiot. Or just make her say it.
Someone very special.
Been a romantic evening with Makoto. Yeah, yeah. And it faded to black. 48%.
Perfect timing. You've got a guest.
Go away.
Sorry to bother you this early in the morning. I was wondering if you'd like this. There's no obligation, of course.
You gonna send me to prison again? Size Yuri Choco.
You've helped me through a lot. I wanted to express my appreciation. Sorry for how this is coming off. I didn't mean for it to seem like I'm just dumping my leftovers on you.
I mean, I didn't think that until you said it, but now that you said it... not at all, thanks.
I'm the one who should be thanking you.
We're investigating all your cases, and we're going to get you in prison. We're gonna find, cases of malpractice.
So, thank you.
Well, look at this hotshot. Lucky guy having a gorgeous lady drop by this early just to give you treats.
Jojo, she put us in prison.
I hope you don't mind that I stopped by today. No doubt you already got some from someone special.
No comment.
I should really be going anyway. Sorry to impose. And this is hardly the end of my debt, of course. Chocolate isn't going to cover all you've done for me. See you around.
Oh!
Hello.
I heard they finally turned you loose. I'm glad you're doing okay. I expected at least a phone call, though.
Sorry, contact information been purged. We only have a gamer kid and a fortune teller lady left. Sorry.
Anyhow, you're free, and that's worth celebrating.
Oh, we got some more Choco.
I was hoping I'd get a chance to hand this over, so this is good timing. You know how it was Valentine's Day yesterday?
Yeah, I'm aware. We know about it. We're important. It's a holiday that's relevant to us. What a treat.
It's just a token of my appreciation, so don't go feeling guilty about not getting me anything. How about you consider it a sign of trust from one comrade to another?
Yeah.
See ya!
It's our chocolate.
Morning!
Ah.
We usually don't run into each other here, huh?
I mean, you were running. You didn't really make it seem natural at all.
Oh, yeah. This is for you.
You stalker.
I was going to give it to you at school, but as long as we're both here, have some chocolate. You know, for Valentine's Day.
But it's the 15th. I hate it, but I have to say it. I hate it, but I have to say it.
As friends. Close friends. I'll be counting on you.
Oh, Senpai.
Just keeps getting ambushed.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ambush you like this.
Are you reading my mind?
But this is yours, if you want it. It's chocolate.
Is it?
A token of my appreciation and respect. Well, when I put it like that, it sounds a bit too intense.
I'll gladly take it.
Oh, please, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal at all. I just wanted to show you I really appreciate you putting up with me, and I hope that doesn't change. Hello. I'm glad I caught you.
You really did.
I wanted to give you this. I thought it'd be best to wait until today. After all, if you got one from someone special, I wouldn't want to intrude.
What about my tomatoes?
You always do so much for me. This is the least I could give in return.
Thanks.
Of course. We should get coffee again sometime too. Just let me know when you're free.
Oh, I'm glad I got to see you.
Oh, this stalking is weird.
I'm relieved you're safe. On that note, I have a small gift for the occasion, if you'll accept it.
It's the legendary Golden Choco Trap. A shoji strategy.
These days, people give chocolate to friends, even when it's purely platonic.
Nobody's ever thought of before?
Seems like a fine opportunity to celebrate your return, and express my gratitude.
Thanks.
I hope Shogi brings us even closer together.
What now? Oh, we don't play that shit. You crazy?
Welcome back. I wasn't sure I'd even see you, but I guess this is good timing. Here, take this. Figured you deserved a little appreciation.
My inventory's gonna be so full.
Who knows? Don't get your hopes up.
See, it's funny because we rejected them.
It's kind of a relief to see you're the same as ever. Remember, I'm pretty close by if you ever come down with something. Call whenever you need to.
No.
See you later then.
And then...
I know it's sudden, but could you watch the store? I gotta head out for a bit. Think you can keep an eye on things?
I mean, I think that's every female character except Kawakame. And I guess Fortune Teller Lady, who's dead to me.
Oh, were you working?
And presumably
Sorry
this
to distract you.
Is like a rank 10 thing.
I thought I'd stop by on the way home from work, partly so I could give you this. You've done so much for me after all. I wanted to say thanks.
Thanks.
Oh, and I didn't get to say it at work, but welcome back. I'm glad you're safe. Oh, right. I whipped up a little study guide for the classwork you missed. It should cover most of the important stuff.
Not doing that.
If you're still having trouble with any of it, you can always ask me, okay? I'm your teacher. That's my job. Anyway, I'll see you at school.
Oh, perfect timing. You got a sec?
Oh yeah, Futaba, you exist.
Cool. I just wanted to give you something. Don't worry, not gonna make it weird. Just, if Sojiro saw, he'd get ideas and start freaking out. So, here you go.
You throw it at us?
A chocolatey gift for my friend and squad mate. If you want to pay me back, I'll take a year's supply of instant noodles.
No. That's impossible.
What? You thought I was serious? Relax. It's just a gift from me to you. 'Cause you're my key item, right? And you always will be.
I mean, I feel a little bad considering I did just forget about her existence. No, my time. Everyone free to school tomorrow? I should be available. Why? Something I want to talk about. Thinking we could all meet up at LeBlanc? Can you check if boss is free too? Sure. Works for me. Me too. I can head over when school's finished. All good here too. Likewise. Then let's all head there when we can. Yeah, see you guys there. Yuji wants to talk. Did something happen with him?
You sure you want me hanging around? I can step out for a bit if you like.
No, I'd prefer you stick around. Everyone I owe something to has got to hear this. I'm thinking about moving away.
Moving?
It's just a hell of a lot's happened this past year, you know? It's got me thinking about the future and how I still want to get back on the track team. That's why I want to move closer to a physical rehab facility, get my knee fixed up while going to school. At the earliest, all this is going to kick off starting next month.
I see. That is quite sudden. On?
Actually, I've got some news too.
Is this when everyone's leaving?
I'm in the middle of looking into studying abroad. Just short term. I've been wondering what would be the smartest move for my career, so...
You're moving too?
Who?
Both Haru and I are looking for places to live on our own, starting next month. In fact, our moves will probably occur around the same time as Ryuji's.
I plan to keep learning about the business while also attending college. That's why Mako-chan and I were talking about how we won't be able to get together like we used to.
Are you gonna tell them too?
So...
Well, at least us never returning makes a little more sense now. I'll give it
I
that.
passed the entrance exam. I'm gonna be a high schooler starting in April. First high school, then college. Then I can finally research cognitive science for real.
And just don't go crazy and try and, like, become God or whatever.
Even you, Futaba? No, I apologize. I should be wishing you all the best of luck.
Nah, you do have a point. We are going our separate ways.
Oh, you mean the bonds we all have? That's a great point.
No, I mean, Futaba probably has a tracker on all of us.
It seems you're all taking great strides forward. I, however, will not be going anywhere until I've completed my current painting.
Yeah, but you don't even live with us, so...
No matter how many years it takes, I will express this feeling that's grown within me since we first banded together.
I mean, I guess you do kind of live in our walls, but aside from that...
That's still some kind of stride though, ain't it?
No matter what we may go through, or how many times we may stumble, we'll follow the path we believe in. That's what the Phantom Thieves are all about. Stop trying to be such a cool cat. I am not a cat! Yeah, I guess I am.
There's still no way I'm accepting Doc's reality, but if it weren't for going through that, I don't know if I would have felt this way now.
I mean, it is kind of weird we didn't invite Sumire.
It's like following through with what I want to do in life. I guess I learned how to really believe in my future.
In that case, wouldn't you say Sumire learned the same thing? I mean, she is at training camp right now.
Okay.
Indeed.
At least they acknowledged her.
May differ from the Phantom Thieves' beliefs, there's still much we can learn from her.
Oh, that reminds me. Sumire left something with me. She told me she forgot to give us this the other day.
The paper?
Is that a newspaper clipping?
Is
Guess
it
it was lying
Maruki's
on the
treasure?
ground when we got out of Dr. Maruki's palace.
This article!
It's the case about Dr. Maruki's loved one. The one whose family was murdered.
I'd be willing to bet this is Doc's treasure. So her case was the origin of Maruki's distortion. Would you hold on to this?
Yeah, that reminds me, like, what happened to Maruki, by the way? Because, I mean, he didn't die at the end, right? I'm pretty sure he didn't. I mean, I didn't feel like it was implied that he died. I feel like it was implied that we saved him. And even if
We've all
he...
gotta keep living with our eyes focused on our dreams.
Because even if he did die, though, he would just be dead in that reality, because this would be the reality where he wasn't distorted, and therefore wouldn't have done all that to die in the first place.
Otherwise, Dr. Maruki's gonna give us all kinds of shit.
You're absolutely right.
Well, I'm very impressed. You've all become quite mature. So let me throw you a little celebration in honor of the next chapters of your lives. Order whatever you'd like, on me.
Then again, also, I guess do we even know Maruki in this reality? Because if it's that everything went back to the way it was supposed to be, then that would mean that he never messed with Kazumi's head? Like, if we're going all the way back? I don't know. And this is why, like, pseudo-time travel is confusing as hell.
Thank you. Oh yeah! It's all you can eat and drink, people!
Huh? Boss, thank you for the generosity.
That wasn't what I said. Could you at least go easy on me?
Everyone eat
Whatever you guys want.
Woohoo!
Hell
Great,
yeah.
Chief!
Let's grab a ton
Aren't
of
we
sushi.
lucky?
Sushi!
The sushi, it got me. Hello, I couldn't be in the event for some reason. Sorry for messing you so late. I wanted to send you this picture from our first shrine visit of the year. Wait, did that still happen? Weren't we in prison? Wait, yeah, this makes no sense. We were in prison. How do you still have this picture? Shouldn't reality have been rewritten so this never happened? No, seriously, this makes no sense. That takes me back? It's already been 2 months. But like, no, we were... Because we would have been arrested before that happened. So... You shouldn't have the picture unless it's still in your phone despite reality being rewritten? Which I feel like that would be something that would change. That's supposed to be me there, but it just isn't. It really makes me realize how buried I was in Kazumi's identity. Here's Sumire. That's right, I'm not gonna run away anymore. Actually, there's one more photo I want you to see. Kind of embarrassing, but this is a photo of my coach. My coach took of me. The real me, I guess. Training is tough, but it's really hard sometimes, but... I feel like I'm finally moving forward with my life. Support you. When you tell me things like this, I feel like I could take on the whole world. I'll make our dream come true, and I'll do it as myself, not as Kazumi. I'll climb all the way to the top of the gymnastics world. So, could you keep watching over me until then? We're a team. Even if you've never crit a single time, despite that being your thing, is that you're supposed to crit. You're tearing up for some reason. All on a part of the slightest thing. Guess that means I really am back to being Sumire, huh? Break's over, have to get back to training. Isn't it nighttime? Talk to you later. Sumire stands on her own 2 feet now. We'll fight for our own goals too. My days.
Oh yeah. You ready for tomorrow?
Is it our last day? Tomorrow?
White Day. That's tomorrow, right?
I don't know what that means, dude.
You got some chocolates on Valentine's Day, didn't you?
Yeah.
And White Day's when you return the favor. The men do the gifting.
Okay, yeah, thanks for the thanks for the exposition. I mean, I've heard of White Day, but I wouldn't have been able to tell you what you do on it.
What's your plan? You've at least got some kind of present ready, right?
I've got all this chocolate. I've got 18 Big Bang Burgers. I forgot.
Get it together, kid. Sometimes I don't know if you're fearless or just plain careless. Fine. Listen up, and I'll give you the recipe for the ultimate date.
Thanks.
Whoa. The chief has an ultimate date plan? I better listen in too, just in case.
Yeah, that way you too could end up single and lonely at age 49.
First off, you're gonna need a gift. This won't work without one. Can't go wrong with flowers. Just make sure you buy them before the date. You gotta present them near the end. Surprise her. So you can't let her see you buying them on the date. Got it?
Huh. Gotta give them flowers, huh? I gotta take notes.
What if they're like, what the hell am I gonna do with these flowers? I don't want this shit.
Next, think about where you're taking her. You're gonna want somewhere with the right atmosphere, but it's gotta be peaceful.
Okay, like Big Bang Burger. Got it.
Oh, how about that new aquarium exhibit in Shinagawa? Just saw a commercial for it. Might be a good spot, right?
The aquarium's a good place for a date. I see.
Actually, we have it on authority from the king that it's an awful place for a date.
Now, once the date part's over, you gotta take her out to dinner. Somewhere nice, too. It's kind of last minute to make reservations. All the fancy places get booked pretty fast around White Day.
Okay, right. Too late to make any reservations. Wait, what?
I mean, can't we just have them eat here? We own a restaurant, kind of. Any way around that?
Damn it. I don't usually do this, but I know a place. Can't guarantee anything. I bet they're full up too. But you might get an edge if you mention my name.
Wow, amazing! Chief has connections!
So once you're at dinner, you get to talking, enjoying yourselves. That's when you give it to her.
Whoa, are you sure about that?
There's something you gotta give her, and it sure as hell isn't the bill. The flowers, remember? We covered this before.
Yeah, but the bill is so funny. I just like to imagine Joker so emphatically stating it, like it's 100% correct.
You need that surprise gift.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is that Joker is the protagonist, therefore every female character is designated to fall in love with him. So it doesn't really matter what he
That ought
does.
to do it. Just follow the plan and you're safe.
Wow, this plan is foolproof. Leave it to the chief.
Well, I taught you my secrets. The rest is on you. Do your prep and make those reservations.
Is there actually going to be a test on this shit?
Good luck.
Can I save the game?
On that note, I'm going home. Now it's up to you.
You should start prepping right away.
Prepping?
Don't waste the chief's advice, all right?
Okay.
Let's see. The reservation comes first. You remember that restaurant Chief told you about?
Thank you for calling, sir. Were you looking to make a reservation?
Yeah. A table for two on the 14th.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm afraid we're fully booked for tomorrow.
Yeah? Well, what if I were to mention Shojiro Sakura? I know his name.
White Day is crazy, huh? But don't worry. All you have to do is mention the chief.
I'm a friend of Shojiro Sakura. You may have heard of him. He runs this really expensive cafe. Lots of people go to it. Sometimes he even has to print out receipts that have the number 10 on them because there's been so many customers.
You're a friend of Mr. Sakura's? My apologies, sir. If you could just hold for one moment. Thank you for your patience. You wanted a dinner course for 2 on the 14th. We will have a table ready for you.
Dang, the chief has serious clout.
Could I ask your name and contact information?
Okay, your dinner plans are locked in.
Well, okay, you know, there's something else you have to establish. He has not invited anyone out. He hasn't asked anyone out on a date yet.
Now you just gotta get the flowers, and then it's off to the aquarium and dinner.
I mean, what if you call up and then whoever you pick is just like, nah, I'm busy. Like, what do you pick Sumere? She's at training.
It's gonna be busy tomorrow, so we'd better get rest while we can. Today's the day. Let's go get those flowers.
Okay.
I think there was a florist in that underground passage in Shibuya.
I'll have you know I read Flowerpedia. I know everything there is to know about flowers. Okay, so this game just doesn't end. Got it. Okay. Well, I am gonna save, and we're not gonna end the video. Maybe. Even though, I mean, I don't know. Well, we're either going to keep going until like 3 hours and hope the game ends, or we're going, this is already the start of a new video. So, I'm trying to think, what do I want to save over? Sure, we can save over this. We will keep going, but I need to pause for a second. Alright, we're back. Now, I did also, while I was paused for a second, since I went so hard on the it doesn't make any sense why we got arrested, I went back and looked at the video where we got arrested, or when Sai brings up the whole, you need to be arrested for the greater good or whatever, and they just straight up don't explain, like, why we're being arrested. She's just like, you need to be arrested so that we can have your testimony, which doesn't make any fucking sense, but at the time, you know, I didn't go hard on it because they're immediately like, and then Akechi pops up and it's like, okay, whatever. But it's fake fucking drama, man. It's fake drama. It doesn't make any sense.
Hey, think harder about this.
Okay, yeah, I know I worked at the flower store. I'm just looking, man. I'm just looking. It's the shoe repair store.
No.
You worked at a flower store before, haven't you? Yeah, but like, what if I got a cool fan? What if I got some sweet jewelry? These aren't bad, but let's just go by the flowers for now. I don't need money anymore. Okay, I guess actually we do. Yeah, that's the worst part about Mentos being gone, is it got rid of our money-making scheme? Of making, you know, hundreds of thousands to millions of yen in a single day.
Oh, what brings you here today?
Yeah. I'm here for a surprise present.
See? Okay, leave it to me.
Wow, the one shopkeeper
I tried to keep it as simple as possible.
who gets voice acting.
Okay, that comes out to
200,000 yen.
Hold on. Let me cover this one. You've been taking care of me yourself, so
You're a cat.
I need
You
to
have no
express
money.
appreciation for you too.
The only way you have money is if you've stolen it from us or you've stolen it from someone else. I mean, I guess it's just in case you literally have no yen.
good luck. I'm rooting for you.
Okay, now you're all ready for the date. You know who you plan on inviting, right?
Nope.
Don't worry, I'm a gentleman who knows his manners. I won't be tagging along. All right, good luck out there.
I'm going to invite, well, I mean, we don't have many options. I mean, we did, I just, you know.
Something wrong?
I mean, I guess in theory, if you'd like tried to pick everyone, you'd have multiple options there. I don't know, man. That just feels weird. Yeah, no, you don't get an option.
Huh? Okay. Thank God you said something. I was getting kind of worried. Today's, well, you know. Okay, let me get changed and I'll meet you there.
Motherfucker really did wait until like the day of. I didn't even pay attention that, yeah, the day progressed. She get ready to head to Shino. Like, I met up with Makoto at the aquarium.
It's beautiful.
And look at all them fish.
I've been to aquariums before, but they never seemed quite as magical as this. That was a long time ago, though. My father took me here once when I was in grade school. My sister would have gone, but I think she stayed home that day. Too busy studying for some exam. Hey, is this in return for Valentine's Day?
I feel like this is a trap.
you really didn't have to go to all this trouble, but I'm glad you did.
Because I feel like it's like, okay, if you say no, then, well, that just comes across as rude. But if you say yes, then it's like, oh, so you're only doing it because as a favor for Valentine's Day? I don't know. It feels like a trap question.
Thank you.
Kodo seems pleased.
Hey, are you hungry? I think we've seen everything here. We could go get some dinner if you want.
I have a place in mind. Oh, fucking Big
What?
Bang Burger.
Really?
I'll have you know I'm a captain over there.
Well, now you've got my hopes up. I guess we'd better get going. This restaurant really is lovely.
It's my favorite spot.
Really?
I've never been here before. Shit, I shouldn't have said that. That makes it sound like we're always going out dating. Fuck! I didn't think this through.
It hit me back at the bar too, but you really are a Renaissance man. If you're trying to be unbelievably smooth, it's working. Especially earlier when you went to the staff to get our reservation. You were so composed.
I mean, if they tell us no, then we just go to Big Bang Burger, which is probably going to be better anyway, so...
That was the most adult I've ever seen you. Sorry, I need to step out for a moment.
What? Oh, fuck. We screwed it up. When should I give her the gift?
Sorry about that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I thought we were about to get a socially thing for a second.
we wish you all an unforgettable evening, with one last finishing touch from us.
What's going on?
I don't know, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I want you to have this. Screw it, you didn't see that shit.
What?
Definitely didn't see us carrying that giant bouquet around and awkwardly put it down by our chair.
Thank you.
You do have to hold on to it while
Seems
you're eating.
unreal, like something that only ever happens on TV. But now that it's happening to me, I don't know what to think. I'm just so happy. Is it because I don't have experience in these things? Would I know what to say if I dated someone before?
Who cares?
You're right. I'm so happy right now, nothing else matters. I guess you planned today out to the smallest detail, huh?
Yeah, I mean, original plan was to do nothing, but...
Thank you. Really. Now that I think of it, this is just like you. Whenever you go to this much trouble, it's always for someone else's sake. I need to start following your example.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks. Hey, do you have to be anywhere after this?
Not really.
If not, we should spend some more time together. Wait, I don't mean to come off as clingy or anything. It's all this romance in the air. I don't know how to deal with it. Still, if it's just for one evening, we can lean into it, right?
Yeah, spend some time alone together. Yep. Mm-hmm. The 19th. Is that another holiday, or...
Hey, you're finally taking off tomorrow.
It's our last day.
Sojiro said you don't have to help out here today.
I would damn well hope.
Go and see your friends before you leave.
Oh yeah, and if you don't go to Junes, the game will end immediately. You won't unlock the super secret final dungeon. Okay.
Off you go then.
Try not to cry.
Have we established Joker's a sociopath? He has no emotions? Other than Smiley Nymph. With plenty of sunshine and the first signs of cherry blossoms, tomorrow will be an ideal day for outings.
Hey!
You wanna go check out the cherry blossom tree on our way to see everyone? Okay. So we're finally getting there. it seems like, unless there is an aforementioned super secret final dungeon. Now, I'm pretty sure the answer is no, because I would have been told about it, but this probably will be like a new video then. Because my recording's at like an hour and 45 minutes, and this, I mean, this talking section will probably take like 20-30 minutes, plus, you know, probably at least 10 to 15 for the real actual wrap-up, and then I guess also credits and stuff as well, so we're on the finale now, definitely. Probably.
Good news! Kana-chan passed her high school entrance exam. She sent me a message this morning. I told her I was getting into high school too, and she says we can make our student debuts together. So, you know that promise in the book? The one about going to school? This means, like, I did it, right? Ooh, sounds good to me. Then I've got something else to look forward to. And it better be good. Don't let me down.
I have a bunch of chocolate.
Honestly, though, the idea of not having Sojiro or everyone else around is the scariest part. But I know I can't stay in my room forever. And that's way more important.
Where are you living then? Like, is it like a boarding school?
I feel like I've been getting more curious every day.
I mean, I guess
want to
so.
see and learn so much stuff. So, I want you to have this. It's proof I'm moving on.
A promise list.
As I only changed this much thanks to the notebook. And you, of course. If you ever feel lonely, just look at this notebook and remember that I've got your back. Okay? If you ever feel lonely...
Hey, we should, we look at our chocolates? Oh my god, look at, there's so many of them. 100 SP to 1 ally. Oh man, that's gonna be so useful. Where would the promise list be? Hamba's promises. Treasure, reboot, and memento scan unlocked. What?
Saying goodbye to me? Oh, cut it out. You're gonna see me tomorrow. Just remember to pack once you get back, you hear? I don't want you forgetting anything important here.
That reminds me. Maybe I should give Shojiro my probation diary. I guess.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. The Diary of the Phantom Thieves leader, huh? Probably gonna be worth a lot someday.
Yeah, there's not much there.
Thanks, though. I'll keep it safe. Well, we've all been through a lot, but it seems like everything's changed for the better. Try to behave yourself back home, would you? Not like you ever listened to me anyway.
Recipe
Here,
notes.
I want you to have these. Yeah, I've got them memorized already. With that stuff, you can make the same... Well, no, that'd be a waste. Put your own spin on the flavor. Develop it. Make it yours. Come on, you should get going. Still got things to do, right?
Yeah. Plenty of Sanko already read that. Alright, out we go.
Hey!
A notification from your phone. Who's it from? Want to meet up? What is something I want to give you? I'm at Shujin Academy right now, so let's meet at the platform station, and decide later. I mean, I feel like I should talk to everyone else first. Well, maybe do that last?
You look like you're doing well.
Why are you just stalking me?
I decided to stop by after work. I used to come by this area on occasion. I was always a fan of LeBlanc's coffee.
Is that why you threatened to have his daughter taken away?
It's tomorrow, right? The day you go home?
You're still trying to catch me?
Right. I'm taking you in. On the record,
We are coming after you,
you've
though.
been cleared of all the crimes you were accused of. Unfortunately, the stigmas that came with them are a little harder to simply wipe away. You might find that even now, sometimes it'll feel like the whole world's against you. So, just in case, take this.
Please tell me it's your gun.
Whenever you need help, I'll be on your side.
I guess you don't have a gun, but like... In theory, you might.
I'll be doing my part to bring some real justice to our legal system. Can't rely on the phantom thieves forever. I'll be...
Okay, so we can go talk to Dr. Lady. I made it. I made it into the middle school I wanted. Me too. I wasn't sure I'd get in, but I really wanted to prove to my parents. Were wrong too. We really did it. They're gonna give you back all the games and manga they threw away? Yeah, they're gonna pretend like they forgot about it, but then I showed them that contract. Nice, really showed those mean grown-ups, didn't we? You've changed their hearts, you little phantom thieves. Welcome!
Hey, hey!
Old man was really good to us. You should thank him. Alright, well, I'm gonna miss you. Take care, alright? You sure you don't want any liquid mercury? I really would like to give more people mercury. It's Mr. Guinea Pig. I would see you. Hey, mister, why are you a guinea pig? No comment. Oh, God, I'm so sorry for my daughter's behavior. Hello? I'm Mr. Guinea Pig. See, Daddy, that's what the doctor said. Come on now, don't you remember that he's part of the reason why you're feeling better? Can't imagine what would have happened if we didn't go to that clinic. Can't thank the two of you enough. Can I go to the movie theater?
Nice.
That movie theater is safe thanks to what we did. Damn right. Oh, come for an examination with Dr. Takumi? As well, she's such a good doctor. Pain in my foot's gone down so much since I started taking her medication recently. Now I can even go on walks. Every day's been so enjoyable. I do feel a psychopathic urge to drink human blood, though. I don't know if that's like a side effect or...
Oh, hey. You're going home tomorrow, right? Then let me give you an update. So, about Miwa-chan. Her symptoms started fading pretty soon after administering the new medicine.
Hey, you can see her smiling at.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's all thanks to you. Thank you for supporting me through it all. Same goes for the situation with Oyamada. You did everything you could to help me with it. I don't know where all that devotion comes from. Maybe I should take a cue from you. Here, I want you to have this. You saved Miwa-chan. It's only fair that you get to meet her someday. Let's see. Once Miwa-chan's all better, maybe the both of us could take a trip to visit you.
That would require us knowing where the hell the main character is supposed to live.
Keep your health in check. I want you there to welcome us with a smile.
He's getting on the subway and then disappearing. He's gonna fade away into butterfly dust, never to be seen again. Doggy? Oh no. Oh god. You're almost in first grade. Do your best in school, okay? Hey, I made a promise to Kotaro. I told him I'd try not to cry so he won't worry. Kotaro taught you a lot of things, didn't he? Where's the dog? Where's the dog? Where's Kotaro? What the fuck, man?
I have to work hard.
Alright, maybe Maruki had a point. Alright, maybe we should have gone to the best possible reality. I've cast away my life as a film critic and discovered how I can truly shine for humanity. Sad that you won't be able to talk to me for this much longer. Soon I shall embark on a journey. Don't care. Where to? Where am I headed? To infinite possibilities. I shall roam the nation, visiting restaurants and using my refined palate to write online reviews. Naturally, the restaurants will have some say as my critics evolve into paid dramatic advertising. Someday I'll even come back and review this place, and I'll do it for cheap too, since I owe the boss. Alright, so you're just gonna like fucking lie? I mean, I guess you gotta do whatever hustle you gotta do, man. But
Nice.
this is where we did all our laundry, huh? Time sure flies.
Nice. Oh.
Bathhouse is a nice place. I love the Mount Fuji mural inside. Oh, this is gonna take a while now to think about it. If we're gonna like try and talk to everything. It's quiet as always. Almost like it's growing old with old age. Nothing we can do about it. Things don't get better that easily. Why don't we plant a flower? Even we should be able to do that. Hope it doesn't dry up and die. Might be better than doing nothing though. You wanna listen in? Still nothing but straight fucking bangers, man, all year, every year. Spring is a season of meetings and paintings, partings. Send us some supportive messages you have for people who are ready to start a new life. Got my hands full of dealing with nonsense of my own life. Good luck to them, I guess. Over this way. Anything else to interact with? Yeah, we did the bathhouse. We can go look at the batting cages.
Hey!
You were 5 for 5 that day. We should change your code name to Hitman. I don't know if we ever did 5 for 5. Anywhere else? Oh yeah, this place.
Nice.
This is where we came to buy hot pot ingredients for Yusuke's welcome party. And we should also talk to Shojuro's door. Chief's house. They're both at LeBlanc, so no one's here. Well, the first time we came here to see Futaba, and the way Makoto freaked out, remember like it was yesterday.
Oh!
Oh, shouldn't you go say goodbye to the others? Yeah.
Oh!
Oh. Yeah. Well, oh my god, there's so many. We can go to the Seaside Park. Oh, it's you. Mega-chan, could you look this way, please?
Right here!
Sure, how's this? Yeah, that's perfect. Absolutely radiant today as always.
Thanks a bunch!
You're too kind.
What do you want?
Of course I am. Like I'm gonna let myself lose to some certain other dolt. Just you watch. I'm gonna work my way up to the top. Did you say something, Mika-chan? Nothing at all. So what pose do you want me to do next? Mika's doing a shoot right now. I guess I should look somewhere else. Look somewhere else for what? Okay, so we're gonna ignore Makoto. Because I don't know what the hell that's all about. We gotta go pour a 40 out for my boy, Akechi.
So, you have come to say farewell?
Yep.
I have some words of reflection for you in this time of parting. This twisted, broken world sought to crush you, yet you salvaged it, and with your ideals stitched it whole. You were a true trickster of this modern age, a beloved champion of a burdened public, and a man of such great heights. Well, where will his path take him next, I wonder?
I don't know.
I suspect no one does. Indeed, few could even imagine what you will do next. But that seems only right. It's what makes you a trickster. I have more than mere words to give you today, though. Allow me to grant you a parting gift. Not as the one who leads you, but simply as Lavenza. This is my blessing to you, to carry on your journey. You were confined to your cell for so long. Now at last it seems only right that you bear its key. In the past, guests of the Velvet Room have received their keys upon their very first visits. However, I was unable to pass it on to you at that point. This is the least I can do for you now. With this key in hand, you will be able to break free of whatever trials may imprison you in the future. Though of course, you have already chosen the path of true freedom. By inspiring others to take up arms and fight for their own beliefs, you may change the world itself. You walk the path of a true trickster. May it lead you to fortune beyond imagining.
That one's really good. Like, I really like that one. I can't go talk to fucking Igor though, because he turned to cosmic dust. So, I hear you went to Destinyland with your girlfriend. Oh yeah, I followed your advice and we tried making those accessories. She loved it, thanks for that. Let's go eat something, my treat. How about the pancake shop? No, it's okay. Just talking to you like this is good enough for me. Don't you want anything anymore? Well, we have to go to Shibuya soon. It's your favorite place. Thought they were dating.
Hey!
I didn't realize it was one of those situations.
Hey!
Now's not the time to look for fashionable secondhand clothes. Good day. What brings you here? Your eyes are not clouded. Yes, clear without a sliver of doubt. They devoted to your path.
Hey!
Open corridor of the temple is quiet and really tranquil. Did you say your hometown is nice and quiet too? Looking forward to it. No, I don't think I said that.
Hey, hey!
You know, if you ever come back here, I want to live in Yongan. Don't you think so too? Oh man.
Oh yeah.
You know, Ryuji often eats soda-flavored ice cream bars. I remember him eating one when we went to the beach too. Oh god, there's so many of these. I don't even know about all of them.
Well.
So many stylish hats. Always look great on Haru.
Hey, hey!
Reminds me, I wonder why Sumeru's at this store. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's say our goodbyes.
Hey, hey!
Did he talk to you? Oh, it's you. You're Cheesy-kun, right? I realize you may not be the best person to ask, but have you seen Maruki lately? Haven't heard a thing from him. No problem. Thing is, he stopped by to see me the other day. He was acting kind of strange, talking about taking responsibility for the things he's done. I don't know what he was going on about, but he's always been a pretty intense guy. Even back in school, he always rushed into things without considering the trouble he could be getting into. But I'm guessing I don't need to tell you that about him, knowing him as well as you do and all. Did he seem alright? Yeah, he seemed to be doing well. Hard to believe he hasn't kept in touch with others lately, though. What surprised me the most was... probably shouldn't mention it. Anyway, he does seem to be doing alright, for Maruki at least. Who knows, maybe he'll pop up again when you least expect it. He does crazy stuff like that all the time. Been dealing with that ever since we were both students. I wasn't sure he was doing alright when he told me he was going to quit his counselor job, but I guess he finally found a way to move on. That's pretty cool. I almost missed that guy. Let's, we can make another save.
Hey!
No point learning more about the city now.
Man.
I don't remember ever having a bank account. Let's go elsewhere. Thing we can talk to over here. Can I talk to the tree? Over here? None? Okay. Let's see. Where else?
Yep.
Remember that sushi restaurant in Ginza? You sure? You know, I don't mind rotating sushi restaurants either. Speaking of, does your hometown happen to be near the sea? Kinda wanna see what kind of place it is.
Now then.
The best taiyaki around. Sea brim shaped pancakes with red bean in them. They have those in your hometown, right? No. No, they're not.
Listen up.
I'm sure you already know this, but I'm not wearing white socks, okay?
Oh yeah.
We had a huge line no matter when we came. Hey, let's go here again someday.
This is a little tough.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I saw Fumi's interview. You know she liked udon? You should bring her here one day.
Hey.
I think it's time to be drinking juice. We gotta say our farewells. Game, please. Kind of excited to see your room in your hometown. What's it like? Oh, we actually don't have one. We live outside because our parents hate us.
Hey, hey.
You won't be able to come back to get your stuff for a while. It's probably better not to use the coin lockers.
Yeah.
Don't you already have furniture in your room in your hometown? Okay. Am I actually doing this? Am I talking everything? I guess I am. Nikumon looks really good, but we don't have time to be eating right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll find them in the trash. Hell no, why would they be here? Let's get going. What about trading guy? Where's my best friend trading guy? In the end.
Hey, hey.
Hometown's pretty far from here, right? I'll sing on the train to keep you entertained. Abso-freaking-lutely not. Sorry, we're closed today. Friends with the Ketchikun, right? I don't know. Huh. I remember when the two of you came here last. It was rare to see him with another person. I haven't seen a Ketchikun in a while. I'm kind of worried about him. Do me a favor. Next time you see him, tell him to come by again. Ketchi's already... Put in my pocket. Ketchi's glove. He promised me a rematch. Fight with the Ketchi isn't over yet. Well, I won't insist, but you and Akechi can swing by any time. I'll let him know. Do come again. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just saying, Akechi better be fucking dead.
Oh.
I mean, I think that's like a good conclusion to his character. It's like it's as good a conclusion as you could realistically expect, is him coming back to life and then choosing to basically kill himself again for like the kind of greater good. Even if it wasn't necessarily he was doing it for the greater good.
Nice.
You know, Iwa plays the guitar? I mean, no, but I'm not that surprised by it.
Hey!
You have a machine that can play giant CDs in your hometown? Giant CDs? This is one fashionable store. Does your hometown have a shop like this too? No! 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 Pasta shop?
Oh.
What a fancy looking pasta shop. Bet someone like Kamakama would really like this place. Let's bring her here one day. Nope.
Oh!
But the cycling shop. But the cycling shop.
Hey!
We're not gonna bike home. We're taking the train, aren't we? Well...
Hey, hey!
We came here a number of times with the Ketchy. If you were still around, I bet... Never mind. Oh, you're horrors. I see. Schools are all on spring break. Your excuses? That's kind of aggressive, man. Why are you here? I just happen to know some of the cafes around here and often take strolls in this area on my breaks. Everyone needs time to relax once in a while, both adults and children alike. Especially Haru. She does have a tendency to stretch herself too thin. I'd like to ask you occasionally spend this kind of time with her, unhurried, with just the two of you. Well, we'll see. I'm sure you have a lot going on. Still, I'm counting on you to look after her. Our beautiful mommy is going to be on stage, then we can handle the expenses. Absolutely, I was bragging about it at the park. Mommy is our golden egg after all, she has to shine. I only ever go to lessons, it's not fair, I want to play with my friends too. Stop being selfish, you have to attend your lessons if you want to be a star. We'll invite all your friends to your recital, we'll even invite your friends from your old school, okay?
Hey!
What are you doing looking at toys? Let's go see everyone. No. Are you sure about this? You really want to make the next round of purchases? Of course I'm sure. I want you to show off your sense of style. I'm just a part-timer. Heck, I'm just following the trends. I've got my own sense of style like you do, boss. I wouldn't say that. I think you're still developing your style, and there's nothing wrong with following trends. As long as you keep wearing what you like, I'm confident you'll find your own sense of style someday.
Hey!
Well, here's one fashionable store. Is a hometown have a shop like this too? This is the part where everyone who, like, you know, is just gonna watch the finale is like, you're telling me this motherfucker spent an hour talking to the damn bars and various shops around the game? Yes.
Hey, hey!
A wine bar, huh? Let's come back here and drink with Oyo when you're old enough.
Hey!
We hugely love eating meat like this, and we ought to come here with him and next time to visit him.
Nice!
I bet going to the outdoors with everyone would be fun. We can take a camping car and just travel around the country. And a lot of time here. Playing together with everyone is a great memory for the both of us.
Hey!
You got tons of trustworthy friends. You don't need to rely on healing crystals.
Can I talk?
Is this where you guys bought glasses for Sumeri's dad? More importantly, why are you still wearing yours? I do appreciate everything you do for me, Dad. But I have to apologize to you. I've been asking for more and more stuff because I wanted to hang out with you. I'm sorry. I'm the one who has to apologize. I'm sorry I couldn't spend more time with you. I finally realized something. It's important that we make time to talk to each other. No better gift than this. You're giving me the best possible gift there is just by spending a little more time with me. So thank you, son. That's a little corny, Dad. Was it now? Oh, it's you. Thanks, my man. Dad, who's this guy? Don't worry about it. Once your mom's done with her shopping, we'll head home. Yeah, I wonder what's for dinner. Oh, that's so good. Now listen here, you can only enjoy your drinks while you're still alive. But don't keep drinking until you end up in the hospital again. Life's good. You have a book out now. I'm sorry I worried you. I woke up in the hospital and wife was bawling her eyes out. Me and her face made me come to my senses. So after today, I'm gonna lay off the drinks. This is it, huh? Won't have to deal with your drunk ass ever again? Well, good for you. Your book's doing well and you got family waiting for you, so go home already. Thanks for being so subtle. You know, I started the sake report so I can use it as a guide with my son. When he reaches the drinking age, this place is going to be our first stop, so don't close the place until then.
Hey!
You want donuts? Don't they sell this in your hometown? No.
Hey!
Room at LeBlanc seems pretty antique. How's the room in your hometown?
Hey!
Wait, Morgana's gonna be back like within a week. It's like, man, this place sucks.
Right.
Door's lucky it's located on a fancy street. Well, we can't check it out right now. It's closed. A small store on the second floor. I think it's called Pig Hot Spring. Does that mean they have a hot spring in here?
Yep.
Place is called Supahari Banzige? Looks like they have some local dishes to eat. But I have no fucking clue, man.
Oh?
Let's go eat all kinds of wings here. Looks like it's closed, though.
Hey!
The place's kitchen was so tiny, even the chief would be astonished. It's closed right now. Oh, fried chicken in there was so enticing. Let's see, oh yeah, we have Incense Guy we need to talk to. Oh wait, where is Incense Guy? Oh yeah, he's over this way.
Whoa.
Oh, so good here. You don't have any business here, right? Let's go. I think that's like that's the main stuff. There may be a few minor shops you didn't talk to.
Hey, hey!
But I feel comfortable calling Ichichi Joji a success. Let's go to... Go check out Kanda. Oh, you're the one who often plays shogi with Togo-san. I used to play a match with her every so often. She has become much more skilled since then. No doubt you had a hand in that. We always seek sanctuary here, so please join her for another game. Nah, I want to forget all that shit.
Hey!
You want to go for a final confession? That's fine, but don't you want to see everyone else?
Oh. You came to visit. You're going home tomorrow, correct? To tell you the truth, I have an important shogi tournament tomorrow as well.
Working hard.
Yes, thanks to you. Lately, I've been able to sense my own growth. If I do well, that will make it 10 straight wins. I'll work hard so I can give you a good report. That's quite a smile. Like a knight standing victorious at the end of a grand siege. But I suppose a knight can't remain idle for too long. His presence is still needed elsewhere, I take it? If my shogi skills have truly helped such a dauntless champion, then it has been an honor and a pleasure. From one player to another, I have a parting gift for you.
Kosha piece?
The lance piece moves exclusively forward. Until it is promoted, it can only move onward, never back. So let us continue on our own paths, even if we have to part ways for now. One day, when the two of us lances have been promoted, we will retrace our steps and meet again.
Alright, damn, Fumi, that's fucking poetic as hell.
One day, when...
That's like really good. Okay, you know, respect. Guess we can talk to Mishima. Mishima, you around here? Yeah. Come on. Igor! Igor! Hey, we started a bunch of stuff. Let's not give ourselves any more baggage. Can you talk to over here? No? You can go Club Sega?
Hey!
You like this stuff, huh? I kinda like them too. Let's collect the new series when you go back. I'm telling you, man, they don't have that shit there.
Oh.
I mean, it didn't like we lived in the middle of nowhere, but...
So, you're finally heading home tomorrow, huh? I guess this means the Phantom Thieves have disbanded.
No, we don't have anything to do with that?
My documentary script is going well, though. It's not really close to done, but it's coming along.
What's the title?
Huh? Well, I haven't really gotten to that. I've been too busy actually writing it. But when I need one, I'll definitely be consulting the ex-Phantom Thieves themselves. Makes me wonder how many people I can reach with my work. It's exciting, but kind of scary, too. It might be a bestseller, or it might just fade into obscurity. But I want to put my hope into this.
It's a message from the old me to everyone in the world. So, even if I'm scared of failing, I'll face this head on. Just like you did with that first calling card. Oh yeah, it's still a pretty early draft, but...
Documentary plans.
It'd mean a lot if you could read it sometime. I could really use your feedback. You probably had tons of crazy fights I don't even know about, right? So, we should sit down and talk about them sometime. The more of it I get on record, the better. I'll make sure the story of the Phantom Thieves goes down in history.
I mean, you did just say that it might fade into obscurity, so... You're not really giving me a ton of confidence.
Oh!
Can't you buy electronics after you move? No. I figured out why I was renting an ideal boyfriend. I was just trying to cover my weakness using the strengths of my lover. I used to be a no-name actress in a troupe, but I quit because I didn't think I had the talent. But I think I might give it another shot. If I'm gonna play the pretty woman, I might as well do it in the proper venue.
Let's go.
Want time to get a drink? You don't have time to get a drink.
Oh yeah.
Cafe was better than the block in some ways. I'll tell Shoujo you said that. Hey, we said a bunch of you can't reuse your lines. I need to get more baggage. I haven't found anything interesting on the internet lately. So much on the internet to see. All those cat videos. I mean, there's nothing interesting compared to last year. What does that have to wait until another hot topic rolls around? Wonder what kind of Joker's gonna show up this year. Joker. Oh wait, I didn't talk to you. What the hell? You want to spend a nice day like this with some maids? You should rethink your life choices. I mean, you know, I don't necessarily disagree, lady. Welcome, master. I'm so glad you arrived. Are you happy now? Hey, is it true? I heard you're gonna quit being a maid. I don't hate being a maid, but this just isn't something I'm excited about doing, you know? You're the ones who taught me that. We should all do what we really want. Thanks, you guys. Yeah. I'm Starlina, and I'm giving away free CDs to promote my new song. Please take one. Thank you very much. Lily Nia is so happy. Hope listening to my CD will make your day a little brighter. Okay.
Oh!
No one you know would be on this point, right? No one that you know that I know. What about all the people I know that you don't know that we know? Because only we know them, not you. You have no knowledge of us knowing them.
Hey!
It's a good thing you brought tools in the store. We did? I don't know if we've ever even talked to that place.
Hey!
You were collecting these dolls, weren't you? Yeah. Fortunately, I didn't display my last one. I forgot to put Giraffe-kun up. For that, I will remain eternally shameful. Oh, I was parked here for the whole year. Probably why so many people drew on it. I mean, did they? It just says pink emotion. Can't believe I'm Akiba. I've heard so much about it. Cultural mecca for gadgets, anime, and the Phantom Thieves. Any idea what happened to those guys? You ever see them? Oh, wow, I haven't heard that name in a while. Nearly forgot about those guys. Real strange group. Wish they'd robbed my cab even once just for the chance to chat it up with them. Okay.
Oh!
Your wish is my command? Those retro games are really fun. Let's keep playing them even more after we move. Nope. Ain't never playing that shit again. Nah. Celebration. That's good.
Hey!
Okay, I think we can leave. Make sure we talk to all these people. Trading guy's not here. Hey, Akihabara, done. Ah, Chizu-kun, it's been a while. I got a call from Kitagawa-kun. Said he's found a new theme he wishes to paint. You mean... Yes, he didn't give me the details, but I was able to pick up the gist of it. Something about friendship. So excited, I can hardly contain it. Rather unbecoming to a person my age, I know, but still. I'm sure you understand, though. Whatever it is he comes up with, it's going to be a masterpiece. I very much look forward to the day I can see it. I should say goodbye to Kawanabe and then go elsewhere. That's kind of cool. I really like the detail to this section. Like, I mean, having like all the interactables have like new specific dialogue too, plus some of the like more minor NPCs, even just some other people's social links showing up. All right, so we really just have the two main places left. I mean, I guess we saved Makoto for last, so we'll do Shibuya. Big boy Shibuya. I mean, there's a lot of people to talk to. People of Shibuya, the sun god would like a word with you all. After eradicating the darkness with the help of my blessings, the Phantom Thieves are gone. Their actions were magnificent. I shall make them all honorary sun gods. Long live the sun god, long live the Phantom Thieves. The future is indeed bright for us all. New year, new students. Wonder what the fresh meat would be like this time, buddy. Yeah, about that. I'm quitting the club. I didn't come to college just to play around. Gotta work on your jokes, bro. Wait, are you for real? Well, I mean, that one's kind of disappointing.
Hey!
It went big, but I'm still happy. Absolutely still disgusting. We need to change the hearts of everyone in that awful area. Many lessons we can learn from this past year. The country hasn't matured. It's so fragile, both inside and out. It could crumble from the slightest tremor. Right, but there are some who display a fighting spirit like the Phantom Thieves. Hope the lessons of this year remain within the hearts of the young for the rest of their lives. Why don't you go shoot us? You heard the rumor that the reason No Good Tora was able to change because of some student secretary? My guess is that you're that secretary. You've got quite some talent, being able to elevate that No Good Tora. Why not put those skills to use under my watch this time? I'm just playing with you. He'll get angry with me if I take you away from him.
You're heading home tomorrow, I hear. It'll be a new start. You've got my blessing, whatever that's worth. I recall the days when you helped me out with my speeches here.
Kinda nostalgic.
Yes, I feel the same. But for now, we have more important things to do than reminisce. Both of us are taking our first steps on a new path. It's time we looked forward, not back. You expect farewells to be so sad, but here we are beaming. From now on, your life is your own to live. Now, I suppose I'd better send you off with a parting gift. It's an incredibly expensive fountain pen I bought back when I'd strayed from the right path. Embarrassingly enough, I hardly used it. I hope you'll put it to better use than I did. Whatever new chapters you write with that pen, I'll be watching for them.
Oh, Yoshida.
Hey!
I'm gonna go wherever you go. I don't like waiting around. Anything else to interact with? Don't think so. I go down the subway. It's the guitar master himself. It's almost spring again. Feels like life just keeps going around in circles. Though, doesn't it feel like something's changed, even if it is something small? I owe it all to this song. I give you an encore of Great Mother Great. Dangers past, God's forgotten. That's the way of the world and the way of its people. But don't remember, still has guitar. Don't forget, still have this song. Isn't that right, mother? Keep running, GMG, whether day or night. Keep running, GMG, GMG, Great Mother Great, GMG. God, it's so garbage. Thank you very much. My song, did it reach your heart? It rocked, man. I know, hope you come to hear me play again. Those videos of me singing got a ton of views. I actually managed to get the attention of a record company, and now I'm releasing my own CD. Please have someone else write your songs. Thanks to everyone's support. It's now on sale. Thank you all. I rock. Where's this? Ginza? I don't know the hell. I don't know how to work the damn subway, man. I don't know where the hell this is. Next year's my daughter's coming of age ceremony. No one wants to grow old, but I don't think it's a bad thing. It's up to young people to take action and change the world, right? I think if I'm able to sit back and just enjoy watching that now. I could never think that way. I want to be the kind of girl that never settles down, you know? Yeah, yes. Me too, same. Platform the Ginza line is this way through the ticket gate. No, I will never change my dialogue.
No way.
Too bad it's sunny today, they're not selling the rainy day cutlet sandwich. Remember the access way?
Hey, hey!
Remember when our hideout was ahead? We didn't leave a trace. Was some dude like jumping off a roof?
Wow!
All the windows are shut. They're really automating everything, huh? How about your hometown? Things might have changed in a year. Meter pass is about to expire, but I guess you'll need to buy a new one. Hey, man. Below.
Wow!
The payment for tourists. It looks like it covers a bunch of famous spots for viewing the cherry blossoms. Been a year, huh? Went by in a flash. Oh, I didn't even see you guys. Can you tell me what you remember most about this year? My friends. As you can see, this young man is holding fast to his precious friends. The world may be going through a tumultuous time, but I can feel a strong sense of conviction. Today's youth are undoubtedly growing up, and that's all for our on-the-spot coverage. Haven't changed at all, even after going freelance. I'll follow you anywhere. Can I change my answer? Even after their disappearance, the fan themes have left a lasting impression. Okay. Now I say fucking nothing. He has set his mind to focus on the future. The world may be okay. Let's see, which way do we want to go? Let's go down this one.
This sucks.
It's the season for partings, huh? I do feel a bit sad about leaving this place. Hey, where are you going? Can't atone for my sins if I wallow around being indecisive. I'll find a job somewhere quiet. And how foolish of a man I am, I'm not sure if I can atone for my sins. I'll live the rest of my life thinking of how I can do that. Farewell, young man. I hope that someday I'll see you again, if I can manage to become a decent man. Really nice that I actually have someone to say farewell to me. Thank you. That just takes you to Station Square. Anybody else up looking to get interacted with? The mall. Tokyo seems so quiet now. Maybe he was just loud. Huh, there may be some things I can only do in the city, but there's also something missing. Maybe I should go home too.
Well,
Yeah, we should say bye to the people you worked with too. Oh yeah.
Somewhere.
It wouldn't let me go to where was it? Wait, did I not go to Shinjuku? Oh, I didn't go to Shinjuku. Okay. I was gonna say, I felt like we were forgetting someplace. Yeah, we just didn't go over there.
hey!
You in a rush to buy anything?
Please insert your ticket.
Oh god. Robo Igus. I mean, I guess that's just Igus, but... Hey, there's all the Yuskers.
Oh, that's right. You'll be departing tomorrow. It's sad to see this as a season of farewells, but I didn't expect we'd all go our separate ways.
One hell of a year.
That's putting it mildly. This time last year, I'd never have imagined I'd meet you all, leave my home, or become a phantom thief. Do you remember the painting I submitted to that competition? Desire and Hope it was. Well, I would like to bestow it upon you as a parting gift.
I can't fit that in my pocket, dude.
As of now, my canvas is still blank. It's not for lack of inspiration. There's so much I want to express, I can barely contain my passion, but my heart has not led me astray yet. I'll paint as it guides me, even should I scar my work with doubt, hesitation, chaos. Certainly, that's a beauty all its own. Your life is no worse for its own scars. Your truest beauty lies in them, and I hope you tell me their stories someday.
Okay, let's go.
You have memories that can't be turned into pictures. Let's go meet everyone.
Well,
Most important person in our life. Strange liquid lady. You don't have time to do the challenge. You don't have time. This way? None? Hey. Oh yeah, there's you guys. I heard your husband was forced to retire. It must have been hard on both of you. Yes, we may need to move in with my parents, temporarily of course. Well, if you ever need me to bring something from the city, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm sure you'll miss the city dearly. Okay. Still not like a good person. Kind of rude. Where does this take me? I don't know where the hell that is, man. I'm not getting on the train. I'm in the mall.
Let's go.
No time to go shopping.
Hey.
You don't need the high heels. Maybe that's what you think. Smells like animals. Let's get moving before we start to smell too.
Hey.
You came to the store with Sumeri, right? It'd be nice to go shopping again. Now, what if I didn't finish Sumeri's social link? What if I didn't go to the store? Does it say anything different?
Oh. Did you come here for souvenirs? This place has everything. I'm busy getting ready for my study abroad, too. Gotta research schools, places to live, but we're all splitting off to do our own thing, huh? Honestly, it's not really hitting me yet.
We'll see each other again.
Yeah, totally. It's not like we're all leaving forever. I mean, we still have the group chat. I'll still be messaging you all, and you gotta respond.
Nope.
By the way, a little girl stopped me the other day in Shibuya. She said she saw me in magazines, and that she wants to be just like me when she grows up. It felt incredible. Oh, right. Vague did a special piece on me in this month's issue. I said it all in the interview, but I'm gonna work hard. One day, I'll be modeling across the world. I've gotta reach people. I want to give someone hope, like you did for me. Thank you for all you've done. The days I spent with you were some of the brightest in my life. Once I'm a star, I'm gonna shine even brighter though. So you watch out for me.
Well, that's nice.
Let's go.
So far, I think the winners of the dialogue conversation is Lavenza. And then, honestly, like, runner-up might be, like, maybe Shojiro? Hifumi's was really short, but, like, I don't know, the part about being lances that go forward until eventually they get to the point where they can meet back up again. I don't know, that was real poetic and shit.
Hey.
So it's pretty hip. But you gotta give her some credit
Can
there.
I talk?
I like the bag you have now. I like it if it didn't have cat hair in it. Door's always booming. How are you? Will you... Oh, you're going back to your hometown. Flowers grow everywhere, so please remember the store when you see flowers. Good luck over there. You have my support. I mean, you'd only work here like 2 times, so like I don't really know why I have to like pretend that I care that you're leaving, but...
Oh, really?
Door's always booming.
Man.
Well, time to go buy jewelry.
Hey.
Shoes look pretty good after being worn for a year. Can't believe what's done in high school in just 1 more year. We talked a lot last year. So much happened. Remember the Phantom Thieves? I'm gonna try and steal a heart this year too. What? Do you mean mine? No. Ah, fuck.
Hey.
There aren't many stores that are this hip, although it's not quite my style.
Hey.
Don't need gifts, all you need are your words.
Oh?
There is stuff on sale all year. Can I get an umbrella?
Hey.
And I think that's pretty much everything in the mall area. Maybe a few places we didn't talk to, but don't see any NPCs. Oh, wait, we talked to you.
Hey.
Okay. What's next on the agenda? I think we went here. Aren't there those cops over here? Yeah. Train's now arriving at platform 2. Please stand back. You're so cool. How'd you learn all this train stuff? I learned everything I know from my old boss. He was the best. He was promoted, but he left me in charge of the station. Look at me now, Chief. Accident free, full speed ahead. Old bookstore. Not time to buy books right now. You're never getting your DVD back?
Oh, yeah.
I returned the DVDs you borrowed. What? I didn't say you could do that. I wasn't finished watching, Not So Ugly Betsy or whatever. Or Not So Hot Betsy? Is that, yeah, I think that's what it was called. New fiscal year is right before our eyes. There was all this commotion at the end of the year, but nothing's really changed for the better. Something happened? Well, the world won't be changed so easily. That kind of work is a job for young people. Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you. Shame isn't with you today, huh? We're not always together. Makes sense. Well, can you relay my message to him? Tell him that I'll repay my debt to him. I can't let Mishima feel like a hero forever. Hey, Akiyama-kun, who's this guy anyway? You the person you were talking about that one time? That's none of your business. Let's go. Wait, Akiyama! Do I go talk to Mishima?
Hey!
We came here when Yusuke joined the Phantom Thieves. We did? And we came here with Sumeria as well, on other occasions too. In a way, this was our second hideout. Was it? I feel like I only went there the one time.
Whoa!
Double cream crepe was Lady Yon's favorite. There's no discount today though.
Hey!
Hey, Yoshida when you were working here, right? Man, this job was tough. Someone else might have been able to handle it. The owner, you always kept it cool.
Hey, hey!
My grown-up who looks good in this. Anything here? Can I talk to the bike?
Hey.
Wah-woo-wee-wah? That's you. Ah, I'm glad I could see you. Dad told me today's your last day here, so I really need to talk to you. Oh, calm down. Sorry, I said to tell you this in person. Starting this spring, I'll be a Shujin student. I know I said I admire the Phantom Thieves, but I think you're amazing too. I want to be just like you. I figured I could start by going to the same school as you. Good luck. Ah, shoot, I forgot I was in charge of dinner today. Alright, gotta go. Gotta catch a sale before it ends. Talk to you later. I guess he wouldn't really be our junior because we ain't going to that school. I don't see a lot of military capsule machines in your hometown, huh? Nor do we see grenade launchers.
Yeah. I hear you're heading home tomorrow. Perfect. I got a story for you. Karu got accepted to high school. He'll be a Shujin Academy student in the spring.
Yep, I heard. We'll be in good hands.
Thanks, man. Karu will be stoked when I tell him.
And by that, I mean he is, fuck, that school sucks ass.
He says he wants to become like you. Well, being a bro means someone will be following your footsteps. But I can't leave everything to you. I'm the parent here, so I gotta do my job. Oh yeah, here. It's an EY family gecko. Take good care of it, okay?
Nice.
Having you around the place helped me realize times sure have changed. But I'm not going obsolete just yet. I still got more to learn, just like you. Looks like you got plenty of guys following your lead now. I'm real glad we met. Take care.
Yep. May the wind bless you, my guy. May the wind bless you.
Oh yeah.
I went to karaoke when we were looking for Kaneshiro, right? I miss those times. Protein Lovers Gym. Wait, what? Oh, you're the guy that was Sakamoto. What's bonking, man? Oh no, not you two. Let's go. Is it true that Sakamoto wants to go back to the track team so much that he's moving just so he can do rehab? Not so happy hearing that. It'd be lame if he didn't do anything. Well, I'm planning on helping him as much as possible. Don't you think it'd be awesome if he and I were able to run together again? I mean, you know what I want to say. I think that shit, it'd be a little bonking. Who's here? Oh, it's Haru. I guess that makes sense. You'd be a Big Bang Burger.
Nice.
Didn't think you'd become the captain. You certainly do have something special. Guess that's probably Ryuji in the arcade.
Oh yeah.
Alright, what up, Haru?
Oh? It's a little strange meeting here.
You got my tomatoes?
That reminds me.
They're like
the new coffee shop
2 months
venture is
overdue.
progressing toward opening its first location. Actually, I'll be involved with its launch even while attending college.
Let me go enjoy a cup.
We do have plans to expand into other regions. Perhaps one may pop up in your town. From now on, I'll have to balance my studies and the company. No easy task, I'm sure.
Well, you know, if it makes you feel any better, if you do mess up your studies, you'll always be rich.
But it's all for the sake of making my dream come true. I swear I'll make this work. By the way, I tried making something for you. I'd like to sell handcrafted goods at my cafe as well. So this is the first step in my practice. I want to live up to my grandfather's reputation after all, and my father's legacy. It has to be a comforting, welcoming place for everyone. Some place to spend your peaceful hours. Once it opens, we should all meet up there. Just like our days at LeBlanc.
What's fucking bonking, my
Yo.
dude?
Man, spring break's supposed to be the most fun part of the year, but instead you're just moving away. Then again, so am I. I guess this is probably the last time we'll be meeting up here.
For real? Never forget you, Ryuji.
Dude, don't say it like that. You make it sound like I'm gonna die or something.
Well,
look, this isn't gonna be the last time we see each other. I'll come visit whenever you want. Honestly, even with the rehab, I don't know if my leg's ever gonna be how it was before. But when I think about how much I want to run, well, I figure there's no point lying to myself.
I mean, you never really seem to have a problem running, dude, if I'm being completely honest.
Nothing's guaranteed. I don't know if I'm gonna get anywhere, but well, you could say that for any goal, right? I don't want to live stuck on regrets or shame. I'd rather just run and keep on running. And hey, you better practice too. See, if we share our times, we can even compete from far away. Man, when I think about going to school without you guys, I don't know. I can't imagine it. It's nice feeling like I got a future worth looking forward to for once, though. And it's all thanks to you, man.
Wow!
You were here with Makoto once, right? You sure changed since those days. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Wait, what are you gonna change for? You're not thinking about playing games, are you? No, me never. I like that one too with Ryuji.
Welcome!
Oh. I didn't know you had work today. Oh, you're going back home. I see. That seems like a big deal. Thanks for stopping by to let me know. Even though you haven't worked here in 6 months. So, alright.
Nice.
Akui's medicine's way more effective than the stuff they're selling here.
Hmm?
What? You never picked up a girl before? I'm sorry. Everything I know about talking to women comes from magazines and the internet. I accept my shame, and I'm begging you, please teach me the secrets of picking up girls. Success will come, but only after you fail again and again. But I learned that from you. Holy shit, the biggest twist of the whole damn game.
Hey, hey!
Pickup artistries for fucking losers.
Nice.
The new movie theater is really something. Let's come here again. And I mean, I guess that's everything. There aren't really as many like minor shops to talk to in this area as I thought. It's not like the other area. You know, you guys rescued me. That was embarrassing. It's kind of a funny story looking back on it. Yeah. Granted, there may also be stuff that we can't interact with that I'm missing. This is pretty much everything. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's everything in Shibuya. So let's head back to Shinjuku. Making sure we didn't forget anything.
Focus.
Bro, it ain't looking all that busy here, man.
Oh!
Large movie theater sure was exciting. Let's movie hop next time. Oh man, so much for the Shinjuku decriminalization strategy, damn it. Guess it's about time I pull out of here. Wonder where I'll go next.
Yep.
You have more devilish charm than the guys in the photo. Damn right.
Yep.
Yep. That's unfair. Ain't about time you consider wannabe alerts security guarantee to protect you? As part of our spring new life promotion, we'll throw in some professional home movers. We live in some dark times, but a society where everyone can live in safety is our ultimate goal. That's why at Wannabe Alert, we're doing everything we can to protect your bright future. Doors closed. You should order here on the menu someday. I don't think so.
Hey, think harder about this.
Hey, we don't have time to go to Ron. Yeah, I had no clue that's what this place was called. Flower Lady! We certainly got a lot of the plant nutrients here. Too bad they're closed, so we can't say goodbye. It's too bad. Okay, gonna need some reading material for the train. Got a lot out of this bookstore. It's a fountain of knowledge that helps improve your skill. Yeah, improve our skill. That's what it did.
Oh!
Our skill was improved.
Hey, hey.
You already got Oya, right? We don't need any more little devils.
Hey, hey.
Kind of funny because it used to be about An, is what he said the first time. In the end, we never learned who the Phantom Thieves were or what caused all that discord in Japan. I do agree, at the very least, Shido will face judgment for what he's done. The thing that troubles me is that I've been asked to be part of Shido's legal team. Your turn to be on the spot and be asked what true justice is. I know it's a cliche, but good luck. Nah, you sabotage his ass. You go up there on the stand and you throw it. You throw away your honor and integrity as a defense attorney for your own personal sake of moral justice.
Wow.
Looks like it's closed during the daytime. We can come back again sometime.
Hey.
We have time to waste. Let's go say bye to everybody. Nut boy. Talking about Nut boy. It might not be business hours right now, but let's go check it out anyway.
Oh, honey.
What brings you here at a time like this?
Oh.
There's a fire in your eyes now, boy. I have to say it suits you.
Come back anytime.
Come back to this bar once you become an adult. Break out some of my finest drinks for you. And we learned from her social link that you have no fine drinks.
Do you have ESP?
No comment?
I'm surprised you knew where I was. Are you here to say goodbye?
You mean you're surprised we knew where you were? Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I wanted to speak with you about something too. So, I'm close to being able to report on Kaio's case. Ever since all that stuff happened with Shido, the stories haven't stopped rolling in. But it looks like I can finally avenge her. And it's all thanks to your hard work. Here, it's a record of the struggles we shared. By the way, I heard the Phantom Thieves are disbanding? It's gonna be so boring around here. Not every day you get to chase after a bunch of young revolutionaries like them. Hold on though, I bet you got more tricks up your sleeve. You're going home, not turning over a new leaf. I'll be keeping an ear out for your next adventure, okay? I promise, I'll tell your story to the world.
Sounds like a plan, lady.
Come again.
Take care. Watch out for weirdos on your way home, okay? What? Feels like the grand opening for this place lasted all year. Anything else? I think that's pretty much it. Not my problem. Well, so it's just the schoolhouse. Who's here? It's Makoto and I think there's one other person listed. Oh yeah, Kawakami. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna pause for a second because I need to get some water because I am very thirsty. Be right back. Alrighty, we are back. So that's the coaster right there. Now I don't know if that's different than the thing you text us about. It's just kind of weird that it's only you who got like a text message. So you know what? Well, let's go talk to Kawakami, and then we'll talk to you and see what that's all about. Oh, Did Sakamada tell you yet? He's gonna be doing track again. Guy's crazy. Sounds like he's going right into physical rehab once he's all settled in after the move. Man, I'm just glad I get to run with him again. Gotta help with his comeback however we can. Guy's a hell of a runner after all. Hope we can find ways to support him. Yeah, point is, you don't have to worry about him. Even if you end up moving back to your hometown, he'll still have guys looking out for him here. I know it'll be hard to get used to, but don't let it get you down.
Nice.
And the machine was like an oasis of students before school. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like my man's already went through rehab. He went through the rehab of the School of Hard Knocks, known as being a phantom thief.
Oh.
This is the place where we went to Kamoshida's palace and got Lady An wrapped up in the Phantom Thieves. Already been a year. How nostalgic. Well, it hasn't quite technically been a year. It's like 11 months. That was in April, I'm pretty sure, based on the calendar. I did look at the calendar at one point. I can't remember. I think it was when the game was paused earlier. It was when we paused before we did the White Day thing. I looked at the calendar briefly. See if there was anything to mention. Not really. Nothing about, you know, rewrote reality in here. Nothing about us being arrested and going to prison in the past. Emperor's birthday? We cleaned LeBlanc on the Emperor's birthday?
Oh. What a coincidence. I'm about to give a lecture. Did you come to see the campus?
What are you gonna give a lecture about?
You're going back home tomorrow, right? Make sure you keep up your studies there, okay?
I'll work hard.
You are preparing for your entrance exams after all.
What?
Let me know if there's anything you need, okay?
What if we're not going to college? What if we're not cut out for that shit?
This is the last time we'll see each other for a while. You can at least look a little sad about it. I'm kidding. Honestly, seeing you so happy gives me peace of mind. Now that you're heading out into the world, I've got a present for you.
Unlimited what?
It sounds like the setup to a joke. A student bumps into his teacher in a full French maid outfit.
Lady, you're actually making me cringe.
But somehow, that opened up all kinds of new paths in my life.
I got cringed so hard my eyes closed.
You taught me so much. You're not just my best student.
Oh god, I can't see.
You were a great master. I can make up for all the times I distanced myself from my students. I'll help anyone who needs it. The point is, I'll put in the work. I learned a lot from you, and I won't let that go to waste.
I'm gonna get in my own car accident because I'm gonna be driving. I'm gonna think about that conversation, and then I'm gonna close my eyes because I'm dying of cringe, and then I'll be dead, and it'll be your fault, lady. All right, what up, Makoto? That is everyone, right? Let's do one last double, triple, quadruple check. What did I say? Should bring someone there next time I'm in Tokyo. Oh, did these all have things? No, I just kind of say something about you should come next time you're in Tokyo. Humor of Foods. What up, Makoto?
Sorry to bother you when you're so busy, but I wanted to see you before you left. Won't be long until I'm living alone, too. We'll both have to get used to the quiet.
Yeah, because our parents hate us. Sounds like an excuse to visit.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Well, I guess we won't have to tiptoe around my sister, or boss. Drop by whenever you like. My sister and I are actually going to go look at my new place soon. A year ago, all this would have been unthinkable for me. But nobody told me to do this. It's a path I chose for myself. Of course, I'd never have gotten to this point alone. You gave me the push I needed.
So, like, real talk. I mean, I guess it depends on where you're going to school, but like, shouldn't you still keep living with Sai? Just like for the economic reasons? That way you could like, you know, you wouldn't have to be trying to like buy your own place, like, you know, rent your own place out. I mean, unless she's like planning to pay for that as well, which then that just seems like, you know, I'm sure there's lots of schools in Tokyo of the legal variety, unless you're like, you know, really committed to go somewhere else.
Back then, I was just another honor student. Meeting you helped me change how I define myself. So I want you
It's
to
a
have
calculator.
this. It helped me learn to love studying.
It's a panda calculator.
One day, I'll be a police commissioner. I know it won't be easy, but I also know I'll never give up. By giving this to you, I want to prove that. And I hope it'll comfort you when I can't be there myself. It doesn't matter if we're far apart. Our hearts will be as close as ever. And that'll help me keep fighting.
That's nice. I will say, you know, the dating stuff is not something I'm like, I mean, I don't know, I don't really have anything against it in these games, especially because like the main character is kind of like a self-insert, so the whole like pick a waifu stuff doesn't bother me as much as it does in like, you know, some other things that I've complained about, some other certain series where I was very vocal about not liking pick a waifu style romance stuff. But I do think the scenes that you have here towards the end of the game are all pretty good. I mean, I do think one of my biggest problems with like the romance stuff is just like, I guess since it's just relegated to being like little minor flavor events, is that like they're not very reactive, if that makes any sense. Like, you know, no characters really ever reference the fact if you're like in a relationship with some other character, which would be kind of nice and would go a long way to like selling it. You know, that's something that I do think that Western games are better about doing, like Western like CRPGs that have stuff like that. They're generally a lot better about making those relationships feel like other characters will talk about them and they'll be like, even just like little minor pieces of dialogue here and there that reference it can go a long way. But with that being said, I do think those like the Valentine's Day scene and the White Day scene and even just a little extra dialogue there, that was nice. I enjoyed it. So what do I do now? I go back home? I go to the school rooftop to find the final truth. I go back to where we first hung out.
Yep.
Fusion Academy, this is where it all began. We'd be all day if we talked about everything that happened here.
I should write something.
I guess we head back. Our final save. Oh yeah, I do remember one thing I wanted to check. I want to look at all the item descriptions. Well, as soon as I find them. A stamp book. Grappling hook. He's a trickster. Business card. Size lawyer instead of prosecutor. A gift from Yoshida. Yusuke's painting. Given to you by Lavenza. Family crest. All XP benefits unlocked. Gojiro's prize recipe. Same as Ryuji's. Fumi's favorite piece. Oya's personal notes. Engraved by Takumi. Unique coupon from Kawakame. What? Has on the cover. Died by Haru herself. Calculator Makoto used. Proof of Makoto's love. What? I'm confused. Black Frost, hee-ho. What, you forgot about me, hee-ho? We saw the paper bag. That's funny.
Have you said all your goodbyes?
Yeah. Finish saying goodbye and go.
Are you really sure?
Yeah. I mean, I can't think of anything else there would be. Can I go talk to Akechi's grave? Or or Maruki's grave? I don't know. I don't know if there's anything with them aside from those like NPC conversations that reference them. Like, I don't know if there's anything deeper you can try and do.
Hey, I actually have a present for you too. Even when I was human, I kept holding on to this for some reason. Between a cat, a human, or some kind of vehicle, it's been hard to say for sure who or what I am. But whatever else I am, I can say without a doubt, I'm your partner. Well then, we should probably go home and get packed, huh?
You finished saying your goodbyes? Well,
Wait, those are them for
go?
Sumire.
Did it make you feel like you want to stay?
Like, no even NPCs referenced her. I mean, I can't think of anywhere. I mean, the only thing that referenced her was like, you know, the dialogue we had with Morgana about the sweet shop. But we couldn't go to like the shrine or anything. I can't think of any other places she would be. Of course.
I see. You must have made a lot of good memories here. You're leaving early tomorrow from Shibuya, right? Make sure you pack up before you head to sleep. Oh, and take that stupid cat with you. I don't want it getting lost and ending up back here.
Don't make fun of me. I can go wherever I want all by myself.
It really never stops meowing, huh? Hey, Futaba, what's he saying? Is he sad that he has to leave me?
He said, Sojiro's stupid.
What?
What kind of translation is that? Let me have a nice goodbye.
I mean, you kind of said that.
Mona's your responsibility now. Leave Sojiro to me.
Isn't it the other way around?
That's not true. I'll take really good care of him.
Oh, man.
Even if you're not here, I'll make sure I do my best. So, you go do your best too. Thank you for everything.
I'm like, did I miss something with Sumire? I mean, they did say that she was like at training camp, but it is weird there wouldn't be like a conversation with her.
You got everything?
I mean, I feel like I looked everywhere.
I took you in. I thought I was the one helping you. But it turns out it was the other way around. Take care.
I'm free from my attic prison.
Well, that's a cold thing to say.
You put me in the fucking attic.
Oh.
I got black mold.
I wanted to have Futaba see you off too. I haven't been able to find her since this morning though. Same with that cat.
We're gonna get like surprise ambushed.
If you end up back in the city, come on by. I'll at least treat you to a nice cup of coffee. Wait, that means I can't go closing the store, huh? What are you doing? Hurry up and go.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Let's put this bad boy up on eBay. Real genuine Phantom Thief notebook.
Yo, you over there!
Hey,
You
look
over
this
there,
way!
you fuckers. We have a name.
After we said we'd disband,
We are all on break after all. No more entrance exams. I can drive you to the station.
You really, really gotta go?
I trust Makoto to drive.
Shit.
they've even followed us here?
What should we do?
Need a hand?
There he is.
Dr. Maruki?
We can't all
You're
fit in the
suggesting we
taxi.
split up? Should we?
Here we go.
Come and get us!
I don't get it. Why are we being followed?
Shall we then? There's no charge. If you find yourself struggling in life,
Man stole a taxi.
you can start over, like me. Remember that. So yeah, if that ends up saving you, then we're square. Good luck.
No, but seriously, why are they being chased?
Damn, man. Those dudes just wouldn't give up.
Wish it went smoother, but I guess this is it.
Be sure to eat well.
We'll see you soon, right?
If you don't come back, we'll find you there.
All right, it's time.
Yeah.
Aw, gotta go already?
We don't make the train schedule.
See you later, my dude!
I'll
My
text
dude.
you, okay? Come on, sit down.
I really don't get it. Why are they being chased? I mean, I could see maybe why we're being followed. Oh, there you are.
You taught me to keep my head up, didn't you? Told you I was coming with you. Ooh.
Even though I really don't know why we would be getting followed.
Take care.
Can we bring cats on the train? I guess. I don't know. I feel like you can't, I don't. I mean. All right, I really like that. Oh, is it? Oh, we got some like little scenes here. Finally got to see fucking Ryuji's mom. Let's go. All right, I'll wait to talk until we see all these scenes. Because I don't want to get like too distracted and not pay attention to them too much. Okay, we can kind of start segueing into it a little bit. Game very, very good. I would say it's my second favorite of the Persona games. Nothing's really going to be able to top Persona 4 for me just because I played it at like a formative age. But I definitely think it's better than Persona 3. It's a bit more enjoyable. The main things I would say the reason why I like it a little bit less than Persona 4, even if I were to try and like ignore my own like bias against it, is I think the characters are good, but they're not quite like as well done, I don't think. Okay, that's funny. It's as well done as in Persona 4's like overall cast. I think I just like preferred the group dynamic in that game like more than this game. I think part of it's just that like, I don't know, some of the characters didn't feel like as integrated into the group dynamic. You know, characters like Yusuke, for example, is probably like the main one, where I really do think they should have just had him like transfer to your school after he joins the squad. because he just like, I don't know, it just feels like he doesn't fit in as well. Trying to think other stuff. I mean, the story, it's interesting. It's a little too slow at times. Probably, I think if the rest of the game had been like Royal, then it would have been like a truly amazing story. But I feel like the main game's story was just like good, with occasional really cool moments. But it was really only Royal that I was really impressed with the story. Like, Maruki is like a cool villain. I like his like motivations, kind of how like, you know, you don't really feel like super justified in a lot of ways. I mean, you can, I think, very fairly make the argument that the gang are the bad guys in that situation, which I think is really cool. You know, Maruki is like pretty well developed as a character too over the course of his social link, and he has a good number of just like solo scenes, just with him like interacting with the other characters. I like some of the twists in regard, like, you know, Sumeria's whole character arc twist was cool. Getting to see like Maruki kind of devolve through his flashbacks. Some of the main problems, I think, I'm trying to think like the problems I had with Royal. I mean, I didn't really ever expect this to be explained, but it is kind of weird that they don't really ever talk about like why Maruki is special or why any of the characters are special, right? When it comes to, you know, like the main character having his power and Akechi also having like a similar version of the power and stuff like that. Now, honestly, I don't really mind that they didn't tackle that issue because, you know, getting into like a little bit of spoilers for the ending of Persona 4, but, you know, it tries to tackle that issue and it doesn't work very well. It just kind of comes across as like kind of convoluted. So I would rather there be no answer than try and provide an answer that isn't that satisfying. So I don't really hold that against the game. One thing I will say that I think this game I think it has the best overall quality of social links. Like, just the side social links, I think they're the best in the, like, modern half of the series with social links. Like, significantly better than, like, base Persona 3. I think it's a little bit better on average than Persona 4's. Because, I mean, I can't really think of any social links I disliked. Because, I mean, the only two we didn't finish were Gamer Kid, who was, like, kind of starting to get good. Fortune Teller Lady, I mean, though nothing had happened yet, but we were only at, like, rank 4. That was probably the one I liked the least, but I didn't finish it, so I can't really say that. You know, if I judged on just the first 4 events, then, like, I would think Futaba's was the worst, but ended up balancing out to be pretty good in the end. Probably, like, my biggest problem with the game, though, like, story-wise, is just that the villains are very uncompelling. And I do kind of think that the Persona 4 format was superior when it came to basically the way Futaba's dungeon is done, and Maruki's to an extent, where the characters aren't, like, evil. It's more about the dungeons are about exploring their own, like, personal trauma and stuff. I think that would be a better, like, if they made it, because, like, I think the palaces are their own little mini villains. It works well for Kamoshida, just because I think Kamoshida being, like, such a monster is, like, it's, like, a little out of left field, especially being so early in the game, right, that they're, like, tackling these concepts like rape and suicide, like, right off the bat. And I think that leads it a good momentum that kind of makes Kamoshida himself being, like, not a good villain. Like, you kind of ignore it just because you're like, well, this is kind of, like, shocking content that I didn't fully expect them to go into, especially not so early into the game. And I think also with Kamoshida, like, his setup feels like, I mean, there's so many, like, real-life cases that are very similar to it, and, like, it's not even that exaggerated. Like, in a lot of cases, like, some of these real-life cases of, like, sexual abuse from, like, coaches and, like, authority figures are honestly, like, even, like, worse than what happens with Kamoshida here. Whereas some of the others, like Madarame, just kind of, and Kaneshiro, they just feel like a bit too much like cartoon villains. And even though Kamoshida is kind of a cartoon villain as well, I don't know, it just didn't bother me as much. But once you got to like the second, third, fifth dungeons, I just like was kind of, like I just didn't care about any of the characters and anything. It's like, okay, they're pieces of shit. They're not really like well developed or interesting. Like I think it would have been better, like really it's just like the whole Shido stuff in general, like I just didn't care about. Like, I mean, I kind of liked the idea. I mean, the Holy Grail stuff was fine. Like, it's a little interesting. But, like, Shido was a villain I did not care about. I think, like, maybe making a Akechi. Like, maybe have Akechi kill Shido and then he becomes, like, the final villain at the end. And it's more about, like bringing him to justice. Because at least there's like a relationship there, and Akechi I don't think is like a good person at all. But at least he feels like it's a bit more understandable, and like his backstory is fleshed out. You know, that feeling of like abandonment and like very focused resentment on Shido. If they just hadn't made Akechi like a murderer for hire, I think his character would have been a lot more interesting. But I do like his characterization and like a lot of his events and interactions with the main character. Another thing I'll praise the game about is I think it's definitely like the thing, like the actual process of playing the game is really good. Like it's a game that just feels fun to play in comparison to say like Persona 3 and 4. Or like combat I think is a bit better, like the baton pass system is neat. My only real complaint with the combat is that A, it's too easy, and B, the fight design isn't that great. Like, I was gonna say there's probably something here. Or I was thinking there might be something here. Oh. We're in the Quantum Phantom Menace realm. Or not. It was kind of dorky. Smiling imp emoji. Well, that's nice. What was I saying? Oh yeah, just the process of like playing the game is really good. I do kind of have like it's both like the game is too easy and like a lot of the fights feel very similar. Like they're basically, and this is kind of an issue with like the previous games as well, where like there's not a lot of danger in the fights. Outside of it's like, you know, they either have like a very clearly choreographed like super attack you have to guard against, and then for the most part you just kind of like vibe and hope you don't get crit or destroyed by like weaknesses. But I think that's kind of an issue with the difficulty, right? Where enemies on average don't do that much damage, I feel like, in comparison to say, I mean, granted, I'm kind of basing my opinion of say like Persona 4 most recently on playing on very hard, in addition to being like underleveled, because Persona 4 is weird in the sense that the damage you take is like modified by your base level. So if you're like underleveled, you will take significantly more damage no matter what your stats are. So like the overall difficulty of each boss will vary greatly no matter what difficulty you're on, just due to your like level. If you're over leveled, you won't take that much damage, but if you're like, you know, say 5 levels under what you're supposed to be, you'll take like upwards of 30% more damage. So boss fights could feel super, super deadly. In that game, like even just like normal attack rotations could easily kill you. And I didn't really feel like that in this game. I feel like even like when I was slow rolling it, Like, I very rarely felt in danger in the game. Let's say... because I mean, I still want to keep some of these saves for like reloading. And this is part of the story. We can overwrite this one. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go too much to like my full thought, because I will do a discussion video where I talk about the game and also more in context of like, you know, previous games, like, you know, not like worrying about spoilers and stuff. Like, I'll talk about the plot of Persona 3 and 4 as well, and like in comparison. Well, mainly, well, I mean, 3 is weird because it's been so long since I played 3 that the actual, like, I remember what happens. I remember like the big picture events, but a lot of the like even moderate, it's basically like I remember the start, I remember the main event in the middle, and I remember the ending of Persona 3. And that's kind of it. Everything else is just like a vague, amorphous blob in my mind. And I guess also, you know, talking about, because I mean, I don't know when this video is going to go up. This is part like 128, 27. I think part 80 goes up today. There's like a 50 video backlog approximately. So it'll probably be about a month. So this video will be going up like late December. And I don't know what, I know the Persona 3 port is supposed to be like early January, I want to say, sometime in January. And initially, I wasn't entirely sure if I was going to play the, like do a Persona 3 Let's Play like in time with the release of the ports of Persona 3. As of right now, that is kind of my plan, because I've been wanting to replay Persona 3 since I did the Persona 4 Let's Play a couple years ago. Like, I remember after I beat Persona 4, I was still kind of like, man, I kind of want to play Persona 3, but I didn't do it because I didn't want to commit to doing a Let's Play of it. Like, I knew I'd be super burnt out then, and I didn't want to play it on my own time because I feel like it's one of those situations where, what the hell? Sure, we'll watch the credits again. I don't know what button I hit to make the credits pop up, but I lost my train of thought. The credits mind flooded me. But oh yeah, because I didn't want to play it on my own time, because I think while it won't be a blind Let's Play, which is, you know, a little unfortunate, and generally I don't play games if they're not blind for me, just because I feel like they're not as interesting to watch if I already know what's going to happen. The only time I make exceptions if it's like a game where it's like maybe I've played the first one in a series, but I haven't played, you know, the ones after that, and so it's like, okay, I'll do a non-blind Let's Play of the first game just to set up blind playthroughs of the rest of the series. Or if it's a game like I have a lot of like love and passion for, and I would say I have that for Persona 3, even though it's not really one of my favorite games. I still think it's very, very good. But that's a different game, so let's not get too lost in the sauce there. I think other stuff worth mentioning. But yeah, overall, I mean, I think the game's really good. The only real, I would say the story is probably the biggest disappointment I have. Because I just feel like it's a little too slow. For the most part, a lot of it isn't all that interesting. But there is some really cool stuff, so I don't know. It's kind of like a mixed bag. I wish most of the game had been like Royal. Like, I think Royal is really, really good. And it just kind of makes the rest of the game like... I think it maybe exposes some of the weaknesses of the rest of the game more, because you're like, God, what if like all the other dungeon sections had been as good as this one? Or, I mean... maybe not as good, but like close to as good. Because I mean, at the end of the day, there was a lot of build up for Maruki that you can't do that for every single villain over the course of the game, but yeah, I mean, it would also been interesting if just like the Royal stuff was like the normal ending of the game as well. Like, just ditch the Shido stuff, which I just don't feel was that compelling. Like, Shido as a character is not interesting. But Maruki was, so if it's like, you know, that's the normal battle there is between, you know, the ignorant bliss of Maruki and the more kind of like realistic knowledge that Joker represents, you know, because they had that whole like, you know, Garden of Eden thing going on where, you know, there's some kind of, I mean, it kind of goes back to the like the Gnostic viewpoint that a lot of these SMT games have, which is like one of the interpretations of like the story regarding like the Garden of Eden and the snake is that, you know, typical like, you know, mainstream Christian doctrine is that it was a sin to eat from the fruit and everything, you know, the original sin, but there's like the Gnostic interpretation that the snake was actually granting knowledge to Adam and Eve, and he's like a, you know, this kind of like letting them break free from the control of the old Jewish god of Yahweh and stuff like that. Is like kind of like the main interpretation. I'm not a fucking legal, like not legal, theological guy, but like I do know like some basic overview of it just from like history classes that I've taken. And it's a very interesting ideology, and I like kind of seeing it explored some. Like the symbolism there is cool, where, you know, Joker is the snake basically feeding people knowledge, even if it does ultimately bring some suffering. They're living in the real world, right? Whereas Maruki represents the kind of the control, like the fake paradise. But yeah, I think that's pretty much like most things I have to immediately say. Gameplay, probably the best in the series, even if I do kind of wish there was like a higher tier difficulty. Like if Merciless wasn't weird in that you did more damage with like crits and stuff, like significantly more damage, and also the leveling up more. Because I never really experimented, but I don't know if this game has the same like base level damage scaling that some of the other Persona games have. I kind of think it does, but I never really experimented. Because really the only reason I even like definitively know it was like a thing in Persona 4 was just because I remember during like one of, I think it's like the 6th boss fight, where I noticed that despite the main character having like 30 more endurance than Naoto, he was taking like 30% more damage despite having like significantly better armor and a better endurance stat, and it's just because he was like 6 levels lower. But I mean, I kind of felt like that was a bit of a thing. And basically the reason why I bring that up is that that's like an artificially lowering of the difficulty, is that if you're higher level and that causes you to take like, you know, damage reduction based on your level, then even if the enemies are hitting higher, if the extra damage they do isn't offset by the extra damage reduction you're getting from being at a higher level by default, then it actually makes the game easier. But I don't know the number mechanics and stuff like that, so I can't like swear by that, but that is a potential problem. It may have been one of the reasons why people say Merciless is so easy. But I do think the game would benefit a lot from, especially because it seems like Royal added some like OP shit. And the other special editions of like Persona 3 and 4 are the same, where, you know, portable is easier than base Persona 3, but there is the extra difficulty to offset it. And Golden is much easier than regular Persona 4, but there is the extra difficulty to offset it. And this game didn't really have that, which is a little disappointing. But the actual like mechanics of the gameplay is pretty much at its like best, both in terms of like, you know, the raw dungeon stuff with like the extra design and the, you know, combat itself, but even just like the social links and exploring the city and all the flavor and everything. The amount of events available to you feels really, really good. Story, probably the weakest of the 3 modern Persona games by a decent amount. With the exception, like, Royal's a really high, but I think everything else is below Persona 4 and a decent bit below Persona 3. Which I would say is the best story of the 3 modern games. Then characters, pretty good overall. I think I just like the main cast a little bit less than I like the Persona 4 cast. But the side social links, you could maybe argue that I think it has the best social links in the series. And that's, I'm just kind of reiterating myself now, but that's how I feel. I'll talk about more in detail about like, you know, each aspect of the plot in a later video. Bonus videos, I do want to do videos on the 2 social links we didn't finish. I want to do the Velvet Room fights, I want to 3-star those. And I guess that's it. Can't really think of anything else. But yeah, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next Let's Play. And bye, guys.